I'm the ninja, nigga. Come on, bitch. Y'all like how this shit sound. I like how this shit ground, nigga. Who the fuck you talking to? I'll be under your goddamn couch when you sit on it and I get for money. You be like, how the fuck he get? Bitch, you dead.
You never be created. A chemical combustion that forms a bond forever and ever, which means the ultimate maniacs are totally out of control. Oh my God, out of control. A break this time. But the next time I hear about you trying to set me up, I'm gonna kill your mother, your 2 kids, and that fat ugly bitch of yours. And then I'm gonna come looking for you and I'm gonna blow your heart out your body, sucker.
But I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. and you can sit on this plane and you can fucking die with them or not. I'm not going to.
I set them up in the back room with a hit of the bass, and 15 minutes after leaving the club, they be back with 2 and 3 people with them. What? Man, they ain't come back for the cocaine. They came back face. can't help it that I'm custom made. I can't help it that I look good, smell good, can dance all night long. I can't help it that I'm the greatest alive today.
Chicago, nigga.
Because they just can't be on this motherfucker and just be appreciative of what the fuck space and time and shit, the resources that they got. They want to keep fucking exploring. You gonna explore until you explode, bitch. You gonna explore until you explode. Mind your business. Think you gotta be so fucking smart that you gotta turn over every rock? You gonna turn over a rock and a rock gonna drop on your bitch ass. Quit fucking with people's shit. Mind your business. Cause y'all on some small-minded shit. Whatever you want is some peon shit. Whether you your God or not, you bullshit with yourself. Cause you don't even believe 100% of your goddamn self. God! With your God ass, strike me down then, nigga. Huh? Strike yourself down. Strike me down. Strike your energy down. Your enemy down. Kill your mama then. Shut the fuck up. Good night.
Good morning. Salute, everybody. Salute, everybody. Welcome. That's right. It is a man's world.
A man's a man. A man's a man.
And we about to get into it. But first, let's run down the chat. First in the building, my sis Cajun Spicy. Salute, sis. What's good with it? No, you get a bomb drop. Man, what up with my cuz Scorpion Mastermind more in the building? Salute. Shout out to D. Allen Warren. What up with it, gang? Salute, man. My cuz Solar God in the building. Salute. Man, 𝘒𝐺𝐵 in the building. 𝘒𝐺𝐵 edits. Man, y'all go subscribe to cuz, man, with the content, man. He the one that be keeping the goddamn Bobby's Night clips alive, man. Salute, man. Gotta drop a bomb for cuz 𝘒𝐺𝐵, man. He be doing a good job with them goddamn clips and shit, too. But killing that shit. Rising Black Sun, salute. Who else we got in the goddamn building? My sister Tanithia Phillips, salute, man. Hell yeah. Pat, little bit of everything, a.k.a. my man Snake Man Pat, salute. Y'all go subscribe to cuz, too. He be putting out some good content, salute, man. My boy Detroit, man. I think that's my boy Blue, man. Salute, man. I think that's you. Salute, Blue. Real truth, real growth. Salute, man. I see you, Eustress. What up with it, though? Salute, cuz. Hell yeah, Moontu. What up with it, though? Salute. Y'all know what time it is. We about to get into it. It's vicious. In the last couple of weeks, god damn it, we have been under a swift psychological operation, just like many others. When niggas say, be aware, they doing this and doing that to distract you. And when you figure out years later what they was distracting you from, you say, damn, why did we waste so much time analyzing the distraction instead of getting to the thing they was distracting us from? See, in today's America, I told you, this season of America 2026, finna be fire. Fire content. Telling you already, man. Get your notebooks, goddamn it. Get some pencil and some paper, because the way this shit going, we might go back to that shit. Might not even be no internet. You hear me? Salute, Marlon. Salute, One Wild Ninja. Salute, salute. So, One Wild Engine. I mean, salute. So, you know, the big topic in America has been this immigration thing. You know what I mean? These people that everybody like to affectionately call ICE, the ice baby, vanilla ice now. You know what time it is. They pulling up with mask on, not even mask off in a future way. They got the mask on, they got army shit, they got guns straight from the Tony Stark's Avengers Endgame, the shit that the aliens dropped off. Yeah, they got all the new technology, regular niggas off the street, mind you. 50,000. Sign up for this shit. We suit you up with an exoskeleton from Call of Duty 8, nigga. It's going digital. You hear me? We shoot you with the shit that made Steve Rogers, nigga. ICE is making super soldiers. Niggas is catching 30 Mexicans, 50 Somalians on average a minute. These boys amazing. But they don't care about nobody's rights. Right? Allegedly. But see, the reason why a lot of these niggas that's been up here, ICE, yeah, get the immigrants out. You know what I'm saying? What about the jobs for niggas? Niggas will do that job. Niggas will go out there and pick strawberries, cantaloupes. Niggas will go out there and get kale greens and tomatoes and oranges. Niggas will work on the farm. Niggas will work in a factory. Niggas will do all the jobs Mexicans are doing. Matter of fact, niggas will do all them jobs to the point that, niggas is doing them right now. Maybe not in the numbers that you would like niggas to do, but, the nigga unemployment situation got a whole lot more to do with the shit that's been going on with America systemically, in my opinion, than some motherfuckers coming from south of the border. That's just me. That's just how I feel about it. But nonetheless, there go my sister. Weak and her feet. Oh, I wish I had the brat functified right now. I pled for your funky feet ass. Salute to my sister Lilith in the building. Grand rising. I'm gonna summon the spirit of OG Leo to haunt you in your feet, not in your sleep, in your feet. Salute. But this situation with immigration and jobs that niggas could mysteriously have once they kick all the niggas out, it ain't like Obama kicked a bunch of niggas out when he was the president, and these jobs didn't just Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when Obama was the president and he kicked a bunch of motherfuckers out the country, a whole bunch, the most in history? Did the jobs for niggas suddenly did the job market just all of a sudden just, I don't know, let me know. Is it any different today than it was when Obama was the president for the average nigga? Can somebody let me know, please? But it's all a trick. Hold on one second. All right, we back. And I'll put the link out there in a second. Oh, you just wait. It's gonna get good. You hear what I'm saying, D. Allen? Ain't nothing really that better. But the whole point of that is to say this issue of ICE and deportation and what is Trump really doing it for? And oh, we got to get the immigrants out of here because niggas need their jobs, and woe is me because the Venezuelans taking the jobs and they're going to be the new people that they make slaves and all of this shit and all that. And I'm saying to myself as I'm listening from panel to panel, rolling to and fro through the golden streets of the YouTube internet, you know it's paved in gold and, you know, YouTube plaques and shit. So as I'm listening to niggas bloviate, that's my sister, that's my auntie favorite word, bloviate. As I'm listening to niggas bloviate and get they shit off and sound all intellectual and political and argue this point and the opposite point and why they need to stay and why they need to go and all of this and the jobs. And I keep hearing this thing for niggas that's caping for Trump about these jobs. Niggas gotta go ahead and get them out of here, man, because you know the Mexicans taking nigga jobs and niggas could be doing these jobs, man. It's just about them jobs, Bobby. And I'm saying, okay, give me a second, Cage. I'm gonna drop it. Don't worry, I'm gonna drop the link. And I'm saying the jobs. Is it really about the jobs? Is it really about the jobs? And then it hit me. I said, it ain't about no motherfucking jobs. It ain't about none of this shit these niggas talking about. See, they want you to believe that we living in 1950 something America. Man, shout out to my man Awakening Minds for the $5 super chat. Salute, fam. Great point made on the Nike factory outsourcing the jobs. You get what I'm saying, though? They ain't hear me the other day when I was talking, but I'm glad somebody did. Because they keep saying about these jobs. Not only is the major thing about jobs in America being outsourced to other countries for cheaper labor, now you talking about the job force in America. You dumb nigga, you so dumb that you walking around with all the technology that's probably ever been afforded to niggas in modern human history, yet you ain't see this coming right here. And fair use, man, because you niggas act like y'all don't know what the hell going on in the world right now, baby. Nigga, where you thought you lived at? Huh? You thought you lived in a America that cared about you, boy? Look at this shit right here, man. Pause the video, cuz. Did you see cuz do the full flex 360 flip back then on your goofy ass? They started with that. They started with the robot doing that just to let you niggas know. All that, oh, my back, boss, you know my back, I can't come in today. You call out sick, your back. Yeah, it's over with. And you complaining about a motherfucking Mexican stupid Negroes? You're making baseless arguments. And I've been going panel to panel saying to these niggas, hey guys, I don't want to sound like the dumb conspiracy theory guy, but I don't think Mexicans are the problem. I think these niggas is building iRobot in front of your very eyes. And if you think the jobs is in threat from some fucking Mexicans, nigga, it's finna be a nigga that work 24 hours, 365 a day, nigga, take your motherfucking job. How are you gonna compete with that? Talking about some fucking man, ICE need to do this and all, man. ICE don't need to do shit. They already been sending your job overseas, nigga. Now they telling you, nigga, we don't need you to do shit no more, man. You see what this robot doing? Oh, yeah. This real time. They testing this out in real time. You think, yeah, look at cuz. Look at cuz. Go, go, Johnny, go, go, go. I'm on the warehouse flow, flow, flow. Look how all them, look at Cuz in the background right there. Look at Cuz in the back right here. He like, fuck, I'm glad I'm fucking close to retirement. Shit. These young guys don't know what the fuck they got here. Cuz right here is paying attention because he like, this shit crazy, boy. Niggas ain't finna be, ain't none of this shit finna be going on. In 10 years, you think you worried about some fucking Mexicans? Look at Cuz. Look at Cuz moving the parts, and you talking about some, man, robots can't do all of this shit and that shit. Yeah, Boston Dynamics been showed you, nigga. We got robots that'll run you down and tackle you, nigga. Let alone be able to, nigga, and once we figure out this thumb shit, these appendages on the hand, because that's what they working on now. The fingers and the delicate shit, the sensitive shit, so they won't squeeze your ass to death. Yeah, nigga, so we can go out. You thinking like, oh, this so they won't kill us? No, that nigga still a punch a hole through you and go pick a motherfucking strawberry. That's what he out there doing, nigga. Strawberry picking all motherfucking day, nigga. A robot with motherfucking 8 arms coming out his back, nigga, built like a spider. This bitch just up and down the field, nigga, picking strawberries all day, and your dumb ass sitting up there talking about something. We gotta kick the Mexicans out so we can do them jobs. Nigga, them jobs ain't about to be here. Elon Musk done built some shit in Memphis that's finna kill all the niggas in the hood, and you niggas talk about the Mexicans. Oh my God, the Mexicans. What about the Mexicans though, Bobby? Can't we get them up out of here, man? Once we get the Mexicans out of here, I promise you, Bobby, once we get the Mexicans out of here, listen to me, we'll have all the warehouse jobs that they leave, and then I just show them this shit right here. Johnny 5. I'll be like, cuz, who would look, I say, cuz, this gonna be our job in the future. You see this big ass warehouse? I say, this how many niggas they gonna need to work in a warehouse in the future. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 niggas. I say, boy, this warehouse probably used to fill 70 niggas. 70 niggas probably need to work in here to fill the orders in this job. Not no more. All we need is 10 niggas to control these robots. Make sure they don't, go crazy or nothing. And you got to sign a waiver if this motherfucker get the punching on you and kill you. This boy, he might malfunction, baby. If he malfunction on the job and he kick a hole through you, that's on you. You hear what I'm saying? You signed a contract, you knew the liability risk from working with Johnny 5. Look at this. And they just all sitting around. Look at Cuz, bruh. They doing this part they doing on purpose. Cause the main thing when you work this type of job right here, the main thing that they say is, man, my back, I got it bad, man. I gotta go to the doctor. I done did that motherfucking hard labor shit like that shit do fuck your back up. Lifting them boxes and bending and stretching and doing that shit all motherfucking day. I done did that shit. I done had to call off a couple of days. Hey nigga, my back doing some weird shit, man. I need a couple more extra days of IR. Yeah, boss. Don't throw me on the IR cause my back is acting crazy. Then next thing, now look, you do that shit in 2026, I'm gonna give it 10 years. 2036, call your job and say, man, my back, hey, boss, man, hey, IR, boss, my back acting crazy. That nigga gonna send you a picture of this nigga right here. Say Johnny 5 back never hurt, nigga. You gonna be like, damn, boss, what is it? Hey, nigga. Tell that nigga you come back on February 31st, nigga. If ever that day, you hear me? They gonna tell that nigga, yeah, your next work day, February 31st. Glad to have you. Pick your last check up, or we'll, you know what I'm saying, deposit it in your account, have you want it. Don't even bother coming up here. We done already cleaned out your locker. We're gonna have somebody have your shit sitting right outside in the lobby area. Just come on up, pick it up. We got you. Look at Cuz. Look at Johnny Five doing the motherfucking the robotic pneumonic back bend on your goofy ass. What up with it, Snake Man Pat? Man, y'all go subscribe to my man Snake Man. Salute, cuz. Appreciate the support. Look at Johnny Five doing the back bend, and y'all talking about the Mexicans finna take our jobs. Trump gotta activate ICE so the Mexicans can come. You niggas been screaming. You conspiracy niggas been screaming about a motherfucking police state. What they call that shit when they lock you down? Curfew ass shit. Martial law. Y'all been screaming that shit for years. Hey, they finna try to activate martial law. One of these presidents gonna try to activate it. Trump then slick activated ICE martial law. Nigga got the police out here complaining, man. I just seen the police on the news talking about, man, ICE out here asking the police for their IDs. Nigga like, man, I'm the motherfucking police. Show me your ID. Robocops. I'm telling you. Now everybody don't nobody know what the fuck going on no more. The police on the news complaining like they regular civilians. I'm like, nigga, how the fuck the police go get on TV? The ICE is stopping us and not stopping you, nigga. You got a gun. The fuck they stopping y'all, asking y'all for ID? I'm telling you, ICE is different, nigga. They don't give a fuck, boy. And they done got activated, and all you niggas then sat around, and I'm talking about you niggas. You niggas that done been a part of these so-called communities for years on years. Y'all done been peeping everything and all the trends. Y'all know all the conspiracies and all this shit. And in the last 2 years, you niggas done got dumbed in the motherfucker, boy. Y'all talking about everything out of space and everything else that don't fucking matter. Y'all will identify something as the distraction and then have a motherfucking 4-week conversation about the distraction. See, this right here is a distraction. I'm going to tell you why this is a distraction. See, this is to distract the people from the real thing that they doing. And niggas like, what's the real thing they doing? I can tell you about the distraction. Then ICE is a distraction. All this shit is a distraction. Trump then snatched the nigga out the motherfucking presidency and took his country, made himself the fucking president, selling his oil like his own, and niggas acting like all this shit is cool, and he's snatching niggas up out their sleep, fake looking for Mexicans, but fucking with niggas the whole time, and niggas like, but ICE gotta go look for the illegal immigrants so you can get a job, and the whole time, they in the background like, bitch, what job? Ain't nobody finna have no job. You ain't never made a pair of Nikes, nigga. We been not giving you niggas jobs, and you niggas been dealing with it anyway, nigga. Y'all support anyway. Y'all support anything. Nike is one of the nigga, Phil Knight, man, that nigga one of the biggest supporters of all that Republican I hate a nigga shit, man. Been that way. Them boys big finesse, man. They rub shoulders with who they got to rub shoulders with. Y'all know the game. Come on, man. Big money play. The headquarters in Oregon, but the factories is in China. By the time you get a Nike factory in America, that bitch gonna be fully Johnny Five alive, nigga. You think I'm bullshitting, nigga? Straight up, nigga. Our robot gonna be making your motherfucking J's from 2036 up. And you still gonna be wearing them shits, man. You still dead. I got the iRobot 7s. Stupid ass nigga. Complaining about some motherfucking Mexicans and these niggas. This shit right here is happening, nigga. This ain't nothing, you know, y'all know who them people Boston Dynamics is? Yeah, they official. They thorough with they shit. When them niggas get to making a robot, that bitch finna come out shooting, running like a horse, a dog, samurai swords, shooting like LeBron James, Steph Curry, all that shit, dunking. Them niggas gonna make a robot that get on stage and rap, nigga, and do the moonwalk. You niggas over. Nigga, if they can make a robot that can rap like Biggie and Pac mixed together and do the moonwalk, spin moves and shit, and backflips like Chris Brown, oh, you niggas over with. You niggas over with. You know they gonna make the robot 6'6". By that time, they gonna know how to put the fake skin and everything on that bitch. They go get with the them niggas that be making the freaky dolls. Yeah, they go get with them. Throw some of that freak doll latex over this. Whatever y'all dip them dolls in to make them motherfucker look like real life. Throw some of that skin on these robots, nigga, and we finna nigga go out here and take over the world. This bitch getting on stage, nigga, and doing the moonwalk. Hazzo, what up with it, cuz? Salute. Y'all see, cuz. Hazzo, you see. Johnny number 4. Nigga, hey, boy, I ain't got nothing but eyeball. That's straight camera. And look at the niggas that's up in it. You can't even work around this nigga, man. You over with. You know when you go to break and you be like, man, you know, I'm gonna take a couple of extra minutes. This nigga ain't took a break yet. And you know he's snitching, the nigga whole face a camera. Were you over there in Bay 9 when you was supposed to be in Bay 2? Nah, man, I wasn't know, man. Run back footage on robot number 4. We'll get to the bottom of this shit. All them robot snitches. You ain't never winning employee of the month no more. Talking about some motherfucking Mexicans finna take the jobs. Get out of here. Malarkey. He's sorting the shit. Yeah. That's the shit the Mexicans used to do. Yeah. Look at cuz. Yeah. Jogger man. Look how he come up on you. Jogger man. Yeah. Bitch, you thought I was playing. Punch out. This nigga ain't nothing but piston knuckles and jogger energy, boy. Yeah, this for niggas who think they finna run from the police. All that motherfucking they showing you this little tip tap shit just so they ain't gonna show you how fast this motherfucker. They ain't gonna show you they took this bitch outside. This nigga run 60 miles an hour. They don't want to show you that. All that standing on the corner, being outside shit really finna be over with. Running from the police, that shit over with. Ain't no more police, nigga. Every police human go have this as a partner, nigga. Soon as your stupid ass get out and run, get him, jogger man. Trip, what up with it though? Salute. Look at jogger man. He running niggas down off the muscle. Never get tired. You hear me? Your ass done jumped over 5 gates. This nigga ain't even, look, you climbing the gate. This nigga just jumped 1 leap. He done bent down, boom, shoo, he over that bitch. You ain't getting away from cuz. Beast Mode, what up with it though? Salute. Jogger man on the loose. 10-4 over. Jogger man. Ooh, I told you. I told that bitch. Wait a cuz. Do y'all see what wait a minute, man. I know my eyes ain't deceiving me. God damn it. I gotta hold the fuck on. Look at this shit. Cuz imagine getting ran down on Jogger Man with an Xbox 360. $1 billion robot hooked up to an Xbox 360 controller, boy. You can't make this shit up. So the niggas in the submarine who had the controller off of goddamn Temu or wherever they got that shit from, they wasn't too far off because this nigga got a goddamn Jogger Man run down the criminal robot hooked up to an Xbox 360 controller. This shit is amazing. I ain't never seen no shit like this. He about to restart the Jogger Man death robot with an Xbox 360 controller, y'all. Watch this shit right here. He done I gotta rewind it, boy. That just threw me a little bit, y'all. Hey, wait a minute, man. I wouldn't expect the cuz to be controlling that robot. What about was them niggas in that sub with that goddamn Tino controller? I'm like, damn, these niggas, white people, boy, y'all is amazing, G. These niggas amazing creatures. Imagine a nigga spending all that money on a robot and be like, man, give me that motherfucking $20 controller, man. Hook this motherfucker. The wizardry behind that, it's astonishing. Look at Jogger Man. This bitch see infrared light, nigga. Look at Jogger, nigga. You ain't getting away from this nigga. I see the app. I apprehend the criminal. I can detect his heat signature. Then look, Worker Man. They selling these bitches. Boy, they getting it. Look at Worker Man. Yep. How much left in there? 10 pieces. Pronto. Hey. I told you. Fuck with Worker Man if you want to. Fuck with Worker Man if you want to. And he running up. And look how Worker Man ran up on cuz. Worker Man did the... Man, shout out to my nigga Trip the Ghost for the $50 motherfucking stupid. Cuz I'm weak. For the OG taking time out from the babies and his wife to talk to us wolves in the streets. You goddamn right, my nigga. Salute. Man, I appreciate it, cuz. Straight up, 100. My nigga Real Lamar, man. What up with the gang? Salute, what? Hey, man, Westside Rockwell babies, man. We got to stick together, man. Do y'all see motherfucking Tiny Tim out here doing the Irish jig? Y'all see my man? Look at him. Look how he ran up. Oh, ass nigga, keep talking that shit, nigga. I'll bust your. Look how he run up. He ran up on him like, nigga, you a hoe, nigga. Your whole ass nigga keep talking. Yeah, nigga. I thought so. Cause you know when they integrated, it's still gonna be a couple humans in the goddamn warehouse with the robot, and the nigga gonna be up in there talking shit. Yeah, you know, niggas gonna lose their jobs to these little bitch ass robots, man. Fucking Johnny Fives, short circuit weak iRobot looking motherfucker, fake ass transformer. Fuck them motherfucking robots, nigga. I piss on all of them. And a robot listening, them bitches low key got emotion. Next thing you know, robot run up on you. Yeah, what the fuck you just said, nigga? I thought so, nigga. Nigga be scared than a bitch that robot run up on your ass. Like, yeah, I thought so, nigga. Uh-huh. Yeah, nigga. Tyrone bot. 5,000, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I'm downloaded with the conscience of every nigga that ever worked the warehouse job ever, nigga. I'm preloaded with motherfucking 5,000 combination warehouse fight moves, nigga. I shake shit around here. Hey, man, shout out to motherfucking iRobot Boxer Man. We got Jogger Man and Worker Man in full effect, nigga. Nigga did the Irish jig, the motherfucking hip hop array, and ran up on a whole nigga trying to talk shit about the robot gang. This is incredible. All of this with an Xbox 360 controller, mind you. You cannot make this shit up right here, boy. Boston Dynamics ain't bullshitting this, they Blue. These niggas incredible, man. They done made a goddamn runner man, jogger man, worker man robot. Nigga running up on you they work all day. Nigga ain't gotta eat nothing. Just plug this nigga up and go. This is fucking diabolical, man. I'm sick, boy. Nigga talking about some Mexicans finna take your job, nigga. Ain't no Mexican taking no fucking job. Nigga, you think they give a fuck about them? They working on this shit. Nigga, get 10 of these in a warehouse, nigga. All you niggas can go home. How about that, nigga? These niggas is finna be on 24-hour, 7-day-a-week shift. How about that? And they ain't never getting tired. And ain't taking no breaks. Yeah, them niggas ain't got to sign no insurance for them niggas. None of that shit. They ain't got to get no help. None of it, man. They ain't got to worry about no weak ass HR in there dealing with no bullshit on the motherfucking warehouse floor. All that shit. You over with. You don't think them folk, man, y'all think I'm just talking crazy, but you don't think them folks in there pitching that shit like all of this shit that's in the handbook for employees gone. Corporate America is like they foaming at the mouth for this. They like, nigga, fuck the Mexicans. You think them niggas care about giving some niggas them jobs and it's gonna boost the American economy, nigga? This gonna boost their economy. They don't give a fuck about the American economy, nigga. We building a super city, nigga. Do you hear me? Did you hear what they told you they do, bitch? We're building a city. They just ain't told you what the walls around that bitch gonna look like. Nigga, we building some shit that's gonna be so futuristic and next level and this and this and that, and can't none of you niggas that can't afford $30 million a month come stay here, nigga. This is for the upper elite, nigga. We taking up all the space of New York City and Chicago put together, and 10,000 people go live there. 20,000 max. All of that shit, D. Allen. Nigga talking about some. Mother nigga say all them jobs Mexicans had. I swear to God, D. Allen Trip. I heard a nigga say the other day, all the jobs that Mexicans get, you know, black teens used to have young, like the fast food and all that. I said, nigga, that fast food shit finna be the first shit to go when motherfucking Johnny Five figure out that shit. Fast food ain't even finna be a expensive robot like this. Fast food just finna be a bunch of arms and shit connected to the ceiling, moving around, making burgers, passing shit around. You might get one Johnny Five in there standing at the register. Welcome to McDonald's, and handing you your motherfucking bag. It's gonna be a Johnny Five at the goddamn window and a Johnny Five at the goddamn what's the name? And we already headed toward the cashless society. So they go, ain't no need for you to be like, but what about if I hand them $1? You got to read the sign, nigga. Card only. See what the fuck Johnny Five got going on, man. All right, white man. Oh, that nigga did the kite, and he could do a crossover. Man, look at Cuz. Look at Cuz. Shoo-be-doo-be-doo. Come on, Ad. Get the fuck on, man. Yeah. We get it. Look, shoo-be-doo-be-doo. That nigga doing a Charleston, the fucking, yep, yeah. Yeah, I see you. I see did some shit. And he ran up on the nigga again. They still over there talking. Man, Johnny Five ain't bullshitting. And look at the black man. And he like, I'm glad I'm old. This nigga putting the utensils in the cup, all that shit. They control this nigga with a goddamn virtual reality suit. Look at that shit. Stacking cups, tying knots. Oh yeah, you over with. You over with, big bucko. And this nigga don't even need legs, cuz. If you, hey, they gonna say, hey, man, if you just need somebody to pick up some boxes and work on the conveyor belt, we'll give you this Johnny Five legless model for half the price. Just hook this motherfucker up to a track and roll him down the warehouse floor. Yeah, we say the lower body, the wheel rail set, we say that shit half off, nigga. I'll give you 2 Johnny Fives right now for a discount, nigga, without the legs. Uh-oh. They hook the black man up to it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, they got you doing jumping. Oh, man. They done captured your body, man. Now they finna have the robot out there doing crimes in your name. They got you, OG. They got you. All them sensors that they got on you, boy, them niggas downloading your DNA. Look, OG, look how many times they replicated your spirit, nigga. They done took your essence, OG. Oh, they done downloaded OG DNA, man. This nigga cooked. They got OG DNA, y'all. This nigga don't know what the fuck he doing, man. See, this is why we got to keep old people away from the technology. He don't know what's going on. He just looking at the screen. Yeah, that's nice, man. Jumping jacks. Yeah, you got 10 trillion iRobots on the screen doing jumping jacks. The white man just sitting there like, yeah, and with this, we just download your DNA, and in 10 years, we'll be able to put your conscience inside of this little box and make you work inside of a robot forever. Good nigga, yeah. Back to slavery you go. He like, yeah, for real, that's what they do? Download my DNA, huh? Well, I tell you, y'all done came a long way. This shit right here, boy. This is why you gotta let, you can't have, look. He done given them the sauce. Boy, you can't give him your walk, OG. This nigga walking just like you. He finna be hosting 60 Minutes, stupid ass nigga. You don't see what the white man doing to you in front of your fucking eyes? Oh my God. OG don't even see what he doing, man. OG training himself to be hosting 60 Minutes for the next 2,000 years, man. This nigga don't even see what the fuck is happening, dog. conglomerate, man. These niggas finna be hosting CNN for 2,000 years and don't even see it. They got you already, OG. You put the suit on. Don't never put that suit on, y'all. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. Like OG, like it feel good, man. Shit feel like, coming to you live from 60 Minutes, the war in Iraq. Sir, we just got word that 10 iRobots just hit the beach in Baghdad and killed 4,000 Iraqi soldiers. I repeat, 10 iRobots killed 4,000 Iraqi soldiers. Yeah, them niggas was running up on niggas, snapping their necks, punching holes through them, throwing grenades, shooting niggas. We hit them niggas with all type of bullets. Couldn't nothing stop them. They was crawling on the ground fast, moving at incredible speeds. Call of Duty 66, iRobot edition. Cartwheel on your bitch ass into the gun formation. Look, y'all know what that walk is. Yeah, tell me you don't know what that walk is. Yeah, that's crouching with the AK. I know what that is right there. Yeah, nigga moving through the brush with the motherfucking M16 right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bitch, get under the barbed wire. Uh-huh. Yeah, that walk right there. Yeah, that's a nigga creeping with that, goddamn it. He finna go put fire to something with that walk right there. I don't give a fuck with nobody. Man, I don't care where you at in anywhere in the world. If you see a nigga come walking around the corner like that, niggas is finna skate. This nigga is coming to do terrible things to the community. Look at Cuz with the walk him down shorty, man. Look at the walk him down shorty, boy. That's crazy. How the fuck y'all? Hey, man. How y'all let iRobot get the walk down Johnson going on? Hold on, man. So we can see what the fuck walk down Jones got going on. This nigga doing cartwheel. Look at Cuz. Look at Cuz. He's amazing. Oh, yeah. Don't fuck with him. He's walking you down with extreme prejudice. And you know you're gonna have to unload at least 10 clips on this nigga to probably damage something and probably put him, immobilize the robot. Cause that nigga gonna be made with some titanium shit and all this. All this from a work robot. This nigga go from war mode to let me pick up the boxes. Damn, that bitch just fell apart. What the fuck was that? Wait a minute. That robot just killed his, just unalive itself. Hold on, man. What the y'all just ain't that? This nigga self-destructed. Hey, sometimes, they fuck up. It's just put it back together and you let them do their thing. Oh, I told you. This bitch big snitch energy. What? Dog man. We walking you down with the pistol on top. We shooting everything to block stay stop. Oh, no, they got all them bitches up in there. Look at Dog Man building a car. You know they gonna put an AK-47 on top of that nigga right there. This nigga is all on top of the roof, nigga, doing maintenance. Brothers and sisters, I'm telling you, Your job is not under threat and duress from no motherfucking Mexicans. I repeat, your job is not under threat and duress from Mexicans. So you got to ask yourself, why is Donald going to Venezuela and doing all this shit with ICE? See, this is the credit that I'm about to give Obama. We can say this. Nothing really changed from Obama until now. If you want to say that, cool. I'll walk with you. And I'm with you on that. If you want to say Obama kicked more immigrants, Mexicans, all type of motherfuckers out of America when he was the president, I'll walk with you on that. I will. But once you say that, then you got to concede the point, where was ICE when Obama was kicking motherfuckers out the country? I remember during that time, it was a lot of illegal people complaining about ICE. It was a lot of, it was a lot of stuff around, we deserve to be here, all of that. Yeah. But I will say this. When Obama was getting active, I don't remember ICE impugning on regular, everyday civilian life like we see today. I don't remember ICE mobilizing and setting up bases and doing raids and pulling everybody out their house and apartment buildings and all type of, you know what I'm saying? I don't remember ICE doing all of that. For Obama to kick the most people up out the country, he sure did that shit quiet. Why don't they never say that? Why wouldn't they be like, well, Obama kicked out way more motherfuckers than Trump. Well, how he do that shit and the niggas who just living their life ain't get affected by that at all? I don't remember nobody saying during the time when Obama was president, nigga, I was coming from the motherfucking stove, nigga, and the ICE agents put up, nigga, and hemmed everybody up. Had me on the floor, nigga. The ICE was acting crazy. I don't remember that happening. Why is ICE acting like this today? What are they real instructions? This just regular niggas. ICE is regular niggas sitting at the job, not doing shit, and they get the ICE brochure like the what's that nigga at that one ICDC college, whatever that shit. Hey, you ain't doing nothing. Get your fat flabby believing in Trump ass up off the couch. Come join ICE. $50,000, nigga, and you could shoot a motherfucker in the head if they try to drive off on you. Slap a bunch of black people in the back of a U-Haul van because you're looking for 3 Mexicans. It's all possible if you just sign up for ICE. Y'all, I have to give y'all a warning and a blessing. In the building, we have the one and only, the comparable, the bloviated one, the foot of an eagle herself. Y'all know her as Lilith. I know her as Sister Humbling. Salute.
I don't get the cheering squad, Robert. I don't get the I don't get that.
And of course her internet is always in the 80s. So she didn't hear the cheers and shit like y'all heard out there because
Are you serious?
Her shit is hooked up to so much dialogue.
See, that's what I get.
She just talked.
Because you know what?
She don't even hear me talking right now. She just over talking me. She don't care about
you
nothing.
Can't hear me?
I hear you. You can't hear me.
Come back in. Let me try that again. Y'all give me like 2 minutes.
Now she
Un
need to.
momento.
Lord,
I'm
Lord.
putting up the finger as I exit the church building, and I'll be right back. Won't he do it? I'm gonna grab a fan while I'm at it.
Please grab a fan at the front of the situation. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out to the chat. Salute. So like I said before, man, your job is not under threat and duress from Mexican immigrants. I repeat, your job is under threat from iRobot, Johnny Five. Just think of a robot that's capable. What's that shit? Where the robot was Wally, yeah, Wally, all the trash niggas who like, yeah, I could sign up for waste management, nigga. Make 90,000 a year. Not once they make Wally. Mississippi Macho, salute. What's up with him, cuzzo? Say something now, Humble.
How is this? Is this better?
It's we gonna make it work, Humble.
It still sound hard.
Oh no, it's good. I'm just messing with you.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, and I just want to let you know that I was offended that you said comparable is incomparable. I just want you to know that I was offended.
No. You should be offended because I'm offended that you thought I was gonna say you was incomparable. Because you
I am incomparable. I'm very offended. I'm very offended. I just want all of you people to know that I am grossly offended at that statement. So I just want y'all to know. That's right, grossly offended. How you doing, Robert?
Blessed and highly favored.
Hallelujah, won't he do it?
Mm-hmm.
How the baby's doing? How the wifey doing? How's the family?
Everybody is excellent. Wonderful.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Still putting up with you, won't he do it? Hallelujah. Mm-hmm. My little boxer. That speaks volumes.
Man. That little dude did 50 push-ups one day. I said, hold on. Let me get my ass down on this ground. That little nigga ain't nothing but goddamn 6 years old. I said, wait a minute. Nigga, where how the fuck you did 50 push-ups? Wait a minute.
That's what I'm talking about. He getting prepared.
I thought he was gonna get muscle failure. He counted them out too. Oh shit.
Heck yeah, my
nigga
really boxer, that's right.
This little nigga go. I was like, you go. I was like, I'm glad I'm a little older, so that by the time he get up there, I'm gonna be like, see, you can't be fighting no old men like that, man. You gotta
12 more years. 12 more years. Won't he do it?
Don't worry about it.
It'll be here before we know it. As soon as he turn 18 at 12:01.
You ain't never defeat that old man strength. God damn it. You know, them old men just grab you, boy. Straight up. I remember my granddaddy grabbed me one time. I was like, God damn, this nigga right. What the fuck?
So aggressive.
I was like, man, I was like, man, I don't even know why this nigga hands that's them old niggas who get up underneath the car and don't put nothing on their hands. They just, nigga, it don't matter what bolt, whatever, they unscrew everything under there with their fingers. Like, God,
drop the transmission without the lift.
Nigga, like, hand me them shoestring, them little ropes over there. I'm finna pull this engine up out. You're like, God damn, this old nigga hurt. Nigga hands look like they goddamn slap trees all day. Y'all know the type of old niggas I don't. Yeah, that was my granddaddy. That was a strong old nigga. But even he couldn't defeat the iRobot that everybody said that we should worry about the Mexicans. What you think about that, homie? All these niggas ran around and said, we need ICE because the Mexicans go take our jobs. niggas gonna work in the farm picking up strawberries and shit.
You know, it's of course, because it's obvious that the people that speak Spanish, they stand out like a sore thumb, just like us. That's just something you can't avoid. Whereas other people who have more pale skin, you can't tell where they may be from until they actually start talking. And then you try to guess the accent. But to your point earlier, and that's the one thing that irritates me so much, is when I hear the absent-minded people, the feeble-minded people cheering on the administration that's doing the exact same thing that previous administrations have done. So now they're applauding the current administration for, quote unquote, getting rid of all of the illegals, when the deporter in chief was doing the exact same thing, to your point, without all the fanfare, without all the sensationalism, without all the brouhaha, but nobody wants to give him credit for it. So I always say, you know, again, I'm not on any political side, but I'm like, okay, so what's the difference between now and 8 years ago? I'm just asking. Because again, as much as I hear them say that, I'm like, so when he did it, it was quiet. No one knew about it. But see, he didn't have to run on those things. And to be fair, as much as I hear people say, what did Obama do for people? What did Clinton do? What did this one, that one do? Again, what he did is based on what you needed, because not everybody needs the same thing. If whatever you were in need of, I guarantee you it was done, because a lot of provisions were made for people that look like us that were not loud. So granted, the big thing on it that's always on the table is reparations. Yeah, that may not have been done. That may, you know, have disappointed some people. But when you actually look down at things, if you're in school, Pell Grants still there. If you're small business, more opportunities there. If you were trying to start a small business, especially if you were considered a minority and a double minority, you got even more. So there's been an abundance of things made available to you. But again, you wouldn't know if you don't go looking. So it's great rhetoric and banter on these YouTube streets, but no one actually says that they tried to do something and they couldn't do it based on the previous administrations, but yet they're giving the current administration all the praise and applause. And they ain't even tried to apply for a small business loan. They haven't even tried to do any of these things, but they're going by what they see on memes and TikTok videos and whatever news source they watch, because it tickles their fancy. But yeah, he has to end on this. He has to, what he ran on, he has to show people he's actually doing something. So when people always talk about distractions, they never stop and think the person that they support is distracting the fuck out of them, while he's taking everything else away from them, or shortchanging everything else by keeping their attention on the quote unquote illegals. And them dummies don't even know the difference between an actual illegal person and an undocumented person. They're not the same thing. But I digress. Shouts out to the chat.
Break
I
that
miss
down
all
for
you
me.
people. Hi, Tanithia. Okay, now.
Undocumented mean that you're working towards your document. Break it down for me.
All right. So when you're undocumented, now this is how you're placed there. When you're undocumented, that means that, guess what? They had you documented previously, whether it was a work visa, and of course the list is so many several things, but I'm just going to basics. A work visa, temporary resident, an H-1B1, a passport. Like say if you they had the special provisions on your passport to stay 8 months, but you wind up staying 2 years type situation. So what happens is when people are admitted here legally with their documents that allow them to be here for whatever period of time, once that period of time expires, they don't renew said information that made them be here legally. So technically they actually wind up being here illegally, but they're not considered illegals because they came here legally, if that makes sense. So those numbers are more accurate, because we can say, okay, we know that Roberto Hernandez came here on a 5-year work visa back in 2010, and we ain't seen him since. So we don't know if Roberto is still here or if he's gone. The problem is, depending on what administration it is, what they'll do is they'll say, okay, we're going to count Roberto as being here, but in reality, Roberto may not actually be here. if that makes sense. So there is no way to trace it because you can only go by that original number that you had when Roberto did go through the proper channels, or whether it's Latasha from Russia, whoever, they came through the proper channels to get here. Now, the illegal ones are the ones that arrive here, and it could be just, just a visiting visa, or, I'm sorry, not visa, on their regular passport, just coming to visit us from Nepal or from Russia, and they wind up just not leaving. But what wind up happening is they wind up getting mail and getting different things. So they're able to kind of somewhat track them. They don't have an EIN, not EIN number, I'm sorry, TIN number. Like the undocumented ones will have a tax ID number, but the illegals typically do not have a tax ID number, and things of that nature. Can they obtain it? Absolutely. But they still hadn't gone through the process of being actually documented here. So that's a significant difference between an actual person that's identified as illegal versus someone who's undocumented. So that's the difference there, if that makes sense.
Okay. All of that makes sense. Salute my nigga Aaron in the chat. What up with the Savage? And salute Blue. Just hit the panel. Go ahead.
Put one more thing in. What happens is, the problem is when you have people that get excited, and again, this has been whether it was Obama, whether it was Clinton, Reagan, whoever, but of course it's different now, so I shouldn't even go that far back because we have instant social media, so we have things in real time, whereas before we had to wait for it to come on at 6, 8, 12, 10 o'clock, whatever news. But another thing too with the situation, when people talk about all these illegals, there is no accurate number. There's never been an accurate number, especially with people, particularly from South America, because they can come and go as they please, not as they please in a literal sense, but they have more freeness. And the same thing with Canadians. They know the areas to come through where they're less likely to be detected. But if you're coming from, for example, Europe or Africa, somewhere where you have to get on a plane to come here, those are the ones that they typically count with those numbers. So the numbers would never be ever be even remotely closely accurate, because they're going on guesstimations based on what they assume and what they think it is. And okay, thank you. And with reality, what is really not, if that makes sense. So it may sound like I'm all over the place, but that's where the confusion comes in with many people. They don't truly understand the difference between an actual illegal versus undocumented, and the different statuses that they have, because again, not everybody wants to live here permanently. Some people come and go. So if that makes sense. But yeah, go ahead, you got it.
No, that make perfect goddamn sense. But he's saying if your shit is just wrapped up any type of way, he's snatching you. Go ahead, Blue. What up with it, gang? Salute.
One more thing, Blue, then I'll let you have it. And the reason why that, Bobby, is because remember, he had no, and again, you've been knowing me long enough. I don't stand on no one particular platform. I'm critical of both sides. But one thing that has irritated me the most with this current administration is that he's standing on getting rid of, quote unquote, all of the illegals. But the problem is the illegals he's focusing on are brown illegals, not the white ones, not the Canadians, not the Asians. Well, I should say more, let me be more specific, the Spanish speaking brown ones, not the yellow ones, not the olive ones, because we know many people with a red dot in the middle of their forehead are not here legally, but they're ignored. They're ignored. They're focusing on those people, and it's sad because yes, some people say they're taking our jobs, but to your point, we didn't want them damn jobs anyway. And so we have the opportunity to have those jobs, and we still don't want them. Nobody wants to be in the field picking no damn strawberries. I know I don't.
Nigga,
so that's why when people say that, I'm like, you don't want that job anyway.
Get them jobs. That's the whole point I've been telling niggas. You think you can't go stand in front of Home Depot, nigga? And I ain't trying to be stereotype, but I'm like, nigga, you can, everything that a Mexican do, you can go and do. You can go work construction. You can go, you know what I'm saying? You can go working on a farm. You go do all that shit. Them jobs is not being kept from you, but that's some hard labor that's usually going to people that's coming from very hard conditions that are looking to come up into something because it's, to them, easier than the shit they just came from. Now imagine that, nigga. Your life in America has been, even for people that's fucked up, it's amenity to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Even to be homeless in America is an amenity to that, boy. You be homeless in some of these other countries, nigga, you're a criminal, boy. They finna do you dirty. Go ahead.
But it's true what Humble is saying because we have many undocumented people, and it seems like let's take like Deliveroo and Uber Eats. That's been a systematic economical process for certain people because these jobs weren't around in the UK before. You know what I'm saying? Because the only people we see doing the Deliveroo are Africans. You know what I'm saying? Mainly Somalians. The Nigerians seem to be treated a little different. Like there's a certain status in between how the government sees the Africans. The ones that are picking the berries and the grapes and all of the fruit and the veg and that what get put in the stores, they're mainly Romanian gypsies. First it was the Polish that was there, you know what I'm saying? But they're white, they never really got their kickback. But you know, unfortunately, a lot of the Somalians, a lot of the Eritreans, and Romanian gypsies, they have destroyed certain areas, and there's basically they're called sinker states, like projects. And again, projects are from Germany. You know what I'm saying? They were brought to England, and they were brought from England and Germany, Europe to America. You know what I'm saying? And they are used to that type of setting. Um, they come for welfare because there's nothing wrong with Romania. Go and build up your country. A lot of these Africans that have come over, I'm like, yo, where's your children? Where's your wife? Why so many men coming over? So obviously there's economical migrants that have come over for certain things, which again, I don't know. I can't remember seeing if I when I gone job center or I can't remember many people talking about the jobs that these migrants have got or that they've been designated to. You know what I'm saying? The Polish, they were given more warehouse jobs.
They say your mic low. They say your mic low in the chat, Blue. Hold on. Keep your mic on real quick. Let me see something.
Okay, I thought it was me. I done turned my phone all the way up and everything.
Say something now, Blue.
Yeah, you've gone low though now.
Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah, there you go.
All right, respect. So yeah, it's I'm not gonna lie, the amount of people that have their mic loud, it's like in real life they don't get heard, so they need to just talk louder. But yeah, in regards to illegals, we haven't got illegals of like in the hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands. They come intermittently, but the government over here, Keir Starmer, he is basically again allowed a lot of Ukrainians to come over, a lot of the Afghans that were fighting for the British against the Taliban, a lot of them have come over, and a lot of them are disorientated with life, can't get nowhere, living rough, drinking loud. You know what I'm saying? It's mad. And you know the other thing as well, don't get it twisted. You see a lot of these Romanian men, they are horrible to their women. You know what I'm saying? They are horrible. The way they've got their women is mad. And all you ever hear about is like how the Muslim might treat their women. But you know, I've come to see a lot. When you come over here and the way it's changed in the last 6 to 7 years, it's crazy. It's crazy. Imagine this about America quickly as well. You know that you've been in a state of an emergency. I think Roosevelt put you in a state of emergency so the Jesuits can basically keep control and do what they're doing. They say it was took out, but it's never been. This is why America, this is why England and certain countries are the way they are. And it's going to be a constant. This shit's going to get worse. They are trying to push for a race riot, and I'm glad, you know, my so-called black people, mixed people didn't buy into that, you know what I'm saying, on the whole. But, you know, they will turn certain other people of a complexion that may look like certain other people against. You know, they do it, especially with Americans. They will make, It's like the skipping, the double Dutch. Y'all been doing that from the 80s. I remember seeing that when I was in America living there. Now you're seeing Africans doing it. Now you're seeing the Japanese and Chinese doing it again. And it's like, it's a disrespect. It's a disrespect because what? It's like, you don't come into my yard or my back garden or my house and keep your shoes on. You take them off. And this ain't happened, you know what I'm saying? Man, America's just being trampled on. England's different. It's always been mash up. But America's now getting it from all angles. And because it's so big, you will get all of the world coming there. Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet anyway, man. Well, yeah, I like speaking to Humbling. I like listening to Humbling. You know what I'm saying? Because when she speaks, it resonates. She says it academically almost, you know what I mean? Don't want to go too far though.
Man, don't be pumping that lady head up. She don't know nothing.
Thank you, Blue. Likewise, and I receive that because I mean it does. I always want to make sure that anything I convey, I'm not just. Yeah, I mean, I will admit sometimes I do ramble and go in circles, but I try not to because the mind be going faster than the mouth. So that's why I be trying to get everything out. And I'm like, damn, I forgot to add something in. But I do try to make sure, that the listening audience can get it. So that way, again, I'm not insulting anyone's intelligence while making sure those who may not be, fully aware, they're aware. So it captures the best of both worlds. Shouts out to the chat. How y'all doing today on this beautiful Lord's Thursday? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Blue.
Hallelujah. I did hear you mention that people do run away and get excited with certain information without actually really looking into it. Even with Google.
Absolutely.
Google have what's it called? A team of people that pick and choose what information on the consensus of, the average. And they'll put the answer there. And it's the same with AI. Yeah, these answers are done by a panel, by a selected panel. Well, you got read Google's first sheet. It tells you how it's chosen. So they're gonna always, I think you were saying the same thing, they're always gonna go with the consensus of the curriculum of the indoctrination. That's why most arguments you hear on YouTube in these circles are circular and go nowhere. It's a hamster wheel.
Absolutely.
And to debate, bait is what you do to yourself. You're taking something from yourself, which is just instead of giving yourself. So the information that you're collecting isn't information. It's an argument almost. It's not even a discussion. It's not scholastic. It's not an academic or even at university on that level. It's kind of pathetic, really. It is. Especially hearing two grown men doing a spelling bee contest.
Hold on, I gotta mute up for a minute.
Hold on, wait a minute. That's a joke or that's a real thing, Humlin? Because you laughing too hard, and I know that laugh.
Huh?
If you can hum, you can hear, nigga. What up, Roxanne?
Oh, good. That was perfect timing.
Go Blue be shooting.
Give me just a moment.
That ain't nobody goddamn call. Look,
it's a truck call.
That's some goddamn music she listening to, y'all. You know she like 80s music.
See? Hold on, y'all.
Man.
Yo, listen, I'm not gonna lie. Truth Zone's a funny brer. He is a funny brer.
Man. Here we go.
Yo, listen. No, he is. You know, if you two did like a roasting session, not on each other, but just in general on certain topics, it would be funny. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Because he does troll a lot of these guys, and to get two grown men to spell chandelier. Yo, come on, man. You gotta have some pull. That's crazy.
That's hilarious. Shout out to the chandeliers. Salute to that.
Ain't that a group from the 70s?
Hey, that's what's up, Roxanne. Everything been smooth, man. 100. I'm over here trying to get my internet moving a little bit slow. Hold on. I don't know why it's acting like this right now. Okay, there we go. There we go. Bam. Let's go there. Let's go right here. This is another nigga I'm tired of right here.
Yo, let me just say one thing in it, one other little thing that I'm tired of, that people just do not recognize or fail to recognize. You see this Anthony Joshua thing? Yeah? You see, like,
What's going on with Anthony Joshua?
He was in that car crash apparently, and 2 of his people dead. Just
okay, yeah, I know about it.
Just after his 33rd fight. You know what I'm saying? You see, when you get to that level there, because see, this is gonna sound mad because my name's Blue, but you know Blue Ivy, she's called, Jay-Z's daughter's called that because you go through the Blue Lodge first to do your 3 degrees, your entered apprentice, your fellow craft, and then your master mason. Then you go on to your 33 degrees, and then after that you've got your esoteric masonry. You know what I'm saying, which only a few who you don't see go to, but you see, like, when you've gone past the blue and then you're going into like these other levels, that's where he has, and you have to give something back. You know what I'm saying? And it's like people ain't seeing this shit. You know, people ain't seeing how the world's controlled and how we're dictated to constantly. And people just want to talk about, I don't know, man. I'm just observing. I'm aware and awake. I'm not even woke. I'm just aware and awake, and I comprehend. It's a lot of bullshit, man. Blood, I ain't passing or transpiring from this simulational realm, or whatever you want to call it, without at least trying to figure out, you know what I mean, me as an individual.
Right.
You know what I mean? And leaving my children and so forth and so on. Otherwise, what's the point? Because they've took that point away. You know, the financiers of war, media, the fucked up food.
Right.
All of that. Even down to, like, you know, when they do the inauguration, that there, yeah, that is a basic ritual to Osiris. When they raise the right hand, it's all Egyptian. That's what you learn when you're going through certain Mason things. That's why I never carried on. You know what I'm saying? So that they're raising the spirit of Osiris to become him and do his deeds. That's what it's all about. And we're being mocked constantly. All of these celebrations, sports people do. They're Masonic posers. These people play out rituals in front of us because we don't know. And in Freemasonry, and you have to basically show what you're doing in a certain way. So they'll do predictive programming, or they'll do these rituals that are celebrations without us knowing. And we'll copy that. You heard? Yeah, anyway, I'm going to show up now. Come run.
Just like that. Just like motherfucking that. Hold on. This is the nigga that they churn.
Doing it, I'm helping Europe, I'm helping NATO, and I've until the last few days when I told them about Iceland, they loved me. They called me daddy, right? Last time. Very smart man said, he's our daddy. He's running it. I was like running it. I went from running it to being a terrible human being. Doing it, I'm helping Europe. I'm helping NATO, and I've until the last few days when I told them about Iceland, they loved me. They called me daddy, right? Last time. Very smart man said, he's our daddy. He's running it. I was like running it. I went from running it.
What the hell? This is the nigga that y'all. What is cuz up there talking about?
He's their trump card, isn't it? He's made my crypto go so low for going Greenland, dickhead.
The leader of the Proud Boys is an ICE agent. Shit, the Ku Klux Klan, the police. Don't none of this shit surprise me, Trip, and we know that. I'm asking, why is niggas acting like they are on the bandwagon of ICE? Like cheering for ICE to, yeah, get the immigrants out of here so we can get our job. Nigga, they only clearing way so they can put the robots in here to beat up yo nigga ass.
Yo, Skynet. I've been telling people since the first Terminator when I can remember. Skynet is coming. Yeah, Ed 209, all of that shit there. Trust me. Some John Connor shit.
Man, your ass is finna be, that Skynet shit ain't finna be nothing compared to what's your real reality. You gonna wish the world blew up. You gonna wish, nigga, I wish they just nuked this shit because I'm just out here. Your ass gonna be out. We going into cyberpunk, man. We going into the era where as a human, you're gonna have to compete with robots. So
I'd rather be a robot though. I'd rather
pretty
have like
soon,
a robot arm.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pretty soon, that's what I'm saying. Pretty soon, they finna start coming with, like, the next thing is finding a way to merge to make biomechanical shit, basically. That's the next step. After once they,
in a way,
I know they got it. Like, I know they got Neuralink, and I know they got, you know, certain things that could be controlled with the mind, like prosthesis and things like that.
Not even like that, because that's a bit, to me, I think that's too far fetched to get that on a whole basis. I'm on about, you know, just like the prosthetic type of arms that they've got now, because that busted when I seen that was about 6 years ago when I seen it, like this soldier robot doing flips and I was amazed. I was like, wow.
Oh yeah.
So even not from now, they're gonna have a more fluid, you know, like the Terminators, how they changed, and then the last one, what was it, the woman? That's what they're gonna have that soon.
A whole puddle of liquid metal floating at your eyes, huh?
I'll be back.
Mm-hmm. That's why they need all the mercury. You can't get no more mercury. Them niggas got all the mercury in the world in the big ass vat, shooting electricity in it, nigga, opening up portals or some shit. I ain't no telling what the fuck they got going on. He's like, Trip, remember when Trump said for the Proud Boys to stand back and stand by? This was a part of it. ICE never did a mass hire and advertise a sign-on bonus before. That is true. That's a great point, Tanithia. That's a great, they're like a alternative racist white boy group in America. They're the ones out there with the tiki torches and the polos. Just another racist white group.
Yeah.
And that's a great point. That's a great point that you just made, Tanithia, when he told them to stand down and stand by. And them motherfuckers show standing down and standing by. And he got a biker gang with, yeah, and that is awkward that ICE just did this mass hire anybody, the background sketch. Because I went on the site. I went on the ICE site to see if it was real. Because I'm like, nigga, this $50,000 shit ain't real. And that shit sure enough real. And the qualifications to become an ICE agent, nigga, do you breathe, nigga? Do your fingers work? So if you got to shoot them like a 56 times, can you walk from over here to over there? Are you an American, nigga? Nigga, if you check yes, some of that shit. Yeah, you in there.
But hey,
But
hey,
but
Bobby,
ain't
you were
so
laughing.
sorry, humbling. Go on.
Oh, no, go ahead. Uh-huh.
No, I was just gonna say, like, anytime like I hear about ICE or anything like that, they just seem to be after brown people from South America.
Yeah, they definitely ain't going after no. Then they're going after niggas, Somalians, brown and black people. That's it.
Somalians
Correct.
got a big population over there. Go on, humbling.
That's
Sorry,
their
miss.
primary
Sorry, miss.
focus. No, you're fine. Not because I know that they'd be like that 1 second delay. No, that is they're primarily going after black and brown people. And Bobby, you're gonna laugh at this. I wanted to throw this in right quick. The Proud Boys. Now you know where I live at, right? And where did
That's
that
where
rally
they. That's
happen
where
at?
that happened out there in your
This is
state.
what's funny. It did. They now that's not to say that they didn't cross over with each other, but the group itself did not and does not identify as proud. They in ends. So that's the irony of it. So it's like
Huh?
people yeah. The Unite the Rally were not Proud Boys. They were the Neos.
Oh.
Correct. So that was that group. Now, the Proud Boys, this is what's so funny. And again, I'm not part of it, but from what I understand, you could be an NN and that surpasses being a Proud Boy, if that makes sense. So Proud Boys can include themselves with NNs, but NNs don't include themselves with Proud Boys,
Oh
from
yeah,
what I
so they
understand.
the top. They the top of the food chart, then,
What's
huh?
that?
Correct. Yeah.
What's that?
Indians.
Neonatal.
Yeah, the
Correct.
neonatals.
Yeah. Yep.
Dang.
And just based on the
That's
the
the
the, the
dumbest group in
regalia
America
and
to
the
me.
insignia that they had, because one thing about it is they had to come through where I live at, especially those who flew in to get there, and we saw a lot of the things that we saw with them. You didn't see that with the Proud Boys, so that's why we're like, as a collective group, they're not the same. Well, the mission, of course, we know is, but one of the things about the NNs, they're not going to allow anyone who has any ethnicness to them, if you will, be a part of that group. Whereas with a Proud Boy, you can still be Hispanic, identifying as white, and you'll be included. As to the point what Taniti was making with their leader, he's Hispanic. Now, supposedly one of his parents is half white, so that's what he identifies as, but he's a Latino, very much so.
The
His
head of the
mother,
Proud Boys.
and father, yes, he is Latino. He is
See, that's what I
Afro-Cuban,
be
to be
telling you.
exact,
That's what I be
but
telling y'all.
he identifies
And
as
he an
white because
Afro
of the
Cuban.
color of his skin.
Yeah,
Yep,
but
he's Afro-Cuban.
like, but when you go them certain places like Argentina and you see that, because they're mainly a extract of Europe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of
Like,
Germans went over there.
so they'll look like that white, and just because they're South American, that ain't for
A
them.
lot of
South
Spaniards.
Americans are dark skinned. When I went Colombia, Peru, Brazil, Guatemala, I seen people that were super dark, not black, just dark. You know what I'm saying? And they spoke like a broken language. It was like patois. It was crazy. Crazy. I couldn't understand them, but yo, they were amazing people, man. Like, no, America, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, America's amazing. That's why everyone comes, because it just flourishes all the time. It does.
Nah, that's a fact. So the head of the Proud Boy, the NNs is the
Correct.
craziest group, but it's like that group right there bring a chuckle to me, because it's like it's that God working in a mysterious way. Because just imagine like that racist white man humbling from the 1920s that was riding around and wanting to hang niggas and burn crosses and wear that white sheet, and then he had to go to World War II, right, and fight against the Nazis, and
Yep.
then he get old, and his grandson grow up and say, I'm a
Yep.
you did all that fighting, nigga. Now your grandson.
Yep. And
Stupid.
that's what's so crazy about it. And what's even funny too, when people talk about the Somalis, in Minnesota, what's so fun, and again, I get that some people, to Blue's point, some people are only going to limit themselves with the headline. And Bob, I've been saying ad nauseum. When I see a headline, I can't just go with the headline. I have to read the content of the story to know if the headline is even consistent. Because we know what they do with headlines on both sides. They sensationalize the headline, and then next thing you know, you read the article, and you're like, "Well, how the hell does this connect to the headline?" So what I find interesting with the situation with Somali, if people actually did their research, like that clown Shirley, he would have known that people had already been investigated, tried, and or convicted for the scamming of the money for child support, not child support, but the child daycares and all that. But the ringleader of that looked just like the president. But you don't hear about that part. So the person that actually started it and got the most money is very, very white, very pale white. But no one talks about that. But they pick on the brown people, which I'm not discounting what they did, but I ain't mad at them either. Get every damn dollar you can get. If they dumb enough to give it to you and not do any true vetting, then take every damn dollar you can get. But at the same token, I'm like, y'all just skipping past the white people that's doing it, because they act as if it's only the Somalis, and it's not. It's also white people that have done worse. So I'm just
Yeah,
like, you know what?
and at the end of the day, we gonna act like niggas really see. Only reason niggas care is because niggas say, "Damn, I didn't know you can get that much money off of 501c3 flip." God
That's
damn it!
exactly why. Exactly.
I wish somebody would have told me, just open up a daycare. Damn it, and don't put no kids in it. What? I would have ate like a fat rat. Some. We talking about are Mexicans really taking your job? Do they really got on boots, or is it a fluke? And why is ICE kicking all these people out the country, but they fucking with the American citizens at the same time? Why are they making all
Now,
this ruckus while they doing it?
Bobby, while we're still in Minnesota, by the way, have you heard the latest? That now that it's came out that the parents of the victim supports the current administration, now they need to take a closer look. Did you hear about that one? Oh yes, they've changed their tune. Now, does that mean that the outcome is going to
When the
change? Of course,
chickens,
we don't
what
know.
did
But go ahead, Bobby.
Malcolm say? What did Malcolm X
When
say?
they
When
come
the
home to
chickens
roost.
come home to roost.
Yes. So
I
for and like
told you. See, that's what they need. I told
yeah.
you, don't vote for this nigga. I told you. And you did it anyway. You said he finna save America. Boy, he's saving it for sure for his goddamn self. Hell yeah.
Exactly.
So, if y'all didn't hear that, the lady who unfortunately lost her life at the hand of ICE agents in Minnesota, was her name Mrs. Good? What's her first name? Amber, I think.
I can't remember what her first name was. Was it Jenna? Jenna Good? I can't remember.
Let me make sure, because I don't want to. I don't want to.
And while you're looking that up, and like I said, for me, my biggest thing was, in the context, I hate, you never want to see anybody lose their life who we can actually say was not truly a threat. Now, of course, depending on which side of the aisle you on, it was a threat versus it wasn't a threat. And that's one of the things that irritates me about politics, is that you're not thinking critically or logically. You're going based on the narrative of the side of the aisle you're on. So, when people were saying, well, she shouldn't have did this and shouldn't have did that, I'm like, well, we could say the same thing about Tamir Rice. You're saying a 12-year-old shouldn't have been in the park with a gun. I mean, come on. And of course, for those who say, oh, it's hot, it's a psyop, it's this to get you not to look over here versus there, blah, blah, blah. No matter how much we hear that shit, every time we've heard it, I haven't seen nothing different happen when these stories have been when they've been sensationalized and brought out, whether it was Trayvon, whether it was, like I said, Tamir Rice, Breonna Breonna Taylor. What has changed, Bobby? I mean, Breonna Taylor has been what 5-6 years now. George
Yep.
Floyd been what 5-6 years now. What
Yep.
what can we actually tangibly say is so different now than it was then? Do we know that yes, they do some bullshit? We know that, but that's not to say every situation doesn't have
Renee
validity
Good.
to it.
R.P.
Renee
Renee
Good.
Good. Salute.
Yep. So,
Appreciate that
and that's
awakening,
why
man.
you remember I said even when it happened, I was like, obviously, we know that because people have real time now, there's only but so many things you can quote unquote cut and paste. And
Right.
several of those people were live on Twitter at the time. And so one thing about it is people screenshot everything and capture it. So before anything could be edited and cut, it was already out there. But the one thing that really disappointed me about this situation was I think about so many times when the people that look like us do the exact same thing she did. They're trying to get away because, like I said, Bobby, last week, when you have two officers standing side by side and one officer saying go, one officer saying stay, Bobby,
Mm-hmm.
which one you gonna listen to? The one that says go.
You want to say,
But
get the
but
hell up
they're
out
not
of there.
listening. Exactly. But they're not listening to each other. So nobody, and I'm not saying nobody doesn't, but the ones that are saying she quote unquote got what she deserved, they're not thinking about the dialogue that they had. She also said to the officer that, and Bobby, I do not cape for white people, but she also said that have a nice day. I'm not mad at you. So and then he even called her a B word after the fact. So when you put all those things together, how much of a threat could she have been to you? And that's why I think about the people that look like me and the people that look like us rather, and the people that have to go through these things on a daily basis. We saw it in real time because she was white, yeah, but we got cousins and brothers and sisters that's dealing with this every day. Sonia Massey. I mean, Sandra, was it Sandra Massey? Yeah, Sandra Bland and Sonia Massey. Yeah, Sonia Massey. I mean,
Yep.
come on. So it's like, stop it.
Nigga
Stop
said
acting like these
she
things are
said
stop and
she
they're
said
not.
she said Jesus and then went towards the holy water. So I gunned her down.
Exactly.
Like, what, nigga?
And it's not funny, but exactly, Bobby. Like, come on. No
No,
matter
what's
which way you
funny
look
is
at it,
all them people that was
come
in
on.
them chats going, "Hey man, she should have complied." And I'm pretty sure. No, listen. No shade to Miss Renee Good parents, but I'm pretty sure y'all might have been, or your type might have been some of them people in them same chat saying y'all should have complied. See, if you would have just listened to the police and did what they said, you wouldn't be dead. You shouldn't have went towards the hot pot of water. You should have pulled your car over. You shouldn't have moved that quick when you went for your wallet. You shouldn't have been playing outside with a toy gun. You shouldn't have been selling loose cigarettes.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
all
Yeah,
the
exactly.
wildest shit you can die in the world from. Like, nigga, a
Yep.
nigga gotta die from loose cigarettes, and y'all don't see how this a
Exactly.
police state. But see, when it's happening to niggas, police state is good. Yeah, niggas should be
Yep.
police stated because why are you out here with loose cigarettes, nigga? And if you happen to die behind that, oh well. But
And it's also applauded by us as well. That's one of the reasons why sometimes, like, just to Blue's point, in these YouTube streets, many times, me, I will clown anything, but that's why oftentimes I do have to just not really offer an opinion because I realize that the these people that are projecting that others are brainwashed and quote unquote indoctrinated, they're the actual ones that are brainwashed and indoctrinated because you're not allowing yourself to critically think and look at the situation in its entirety and totality to say, you know what, even though I don't support white people, let them have what they have. God damn it, I actually feel bad for this situation. Because again, we saw this shit in real time. The only thing we didn't see was the body. But it was literally in real time. And Bobby, since the day I met you, I've been political commentary, political socialist, anything involving society as a whole. I love to know about. So again, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh well, that's them, this, that. No, I just want to know because I'm like, whatever happened there, let's make sure that legislation or different things are put in place so that way these things hopefully won't be happening again and again and again to people that look like us. Because people keep forgetting. Gotta throw one last thing in on this. People keep forgetting whatever the outcome is with this is going to impact us 10 times worse or good, depending on how you look at it. So no matter which way you look at it, the outcome of Renee Good is going to have more impact on us, black and brown people. And I'm just using that for societal perspective, black and brown people over anybody else. So yeah, so this is one of those cases I can actually say I'm gonna definitely keep my ear to the ground because I'm curious to know what all, if anything, will be done about this regarding policing and how they respond to it.
Yep.
Hey, I got a sidebar.
Go ahead.
So when I spoke about the Somalians and how there is a lot, probably about 300 to 500,000 in a certain, I can't remember what area it is, Minnesota, I think. Is that classed as reparations by being given land? Or is that
Wait,
compensation?
I'm sorry. Can you say that again, Blue? I didn't catch that.
When you look at the situation of like how a lot of Somalians, almost 500,000, easily more than 250,000, 1/3 or whatever, they've been given an area, Minnesota, to do their thing, to where it's being called like Chinatown, Little Italy. You know what I'm saying? Somaliland. So
Oh yeah, the Somalians, yeah, they got their own little, they got their own
right,
little
but check
neighborhood
this.
up there.
Yeah, so would that be classed as a reparations for black people?
Nope.
Okay. Would it be classed as compensation, restitution?
Nope, because they got
because
that, they
how have they
got
got
that
over?
from working. They got that from just working together. Simple.
No more than. No, I was just thinking relative to what people say.
Somalis
Yeah.
are very, very tight knit, bro, and they only fuck with each other.
That's a fact. That's how they are over here.
Yeah,
They
they only fuck with each other.
I'd say 2000s, and then from 2010, a lot of them came, but they've integrated in a weird way to where it's mad when people come with it. Like even me, I've integrated and lost my whole dialect of like an American accent or twang, and it's the same like if a Jamaican comes or when an African comes, the second generation of them, they're talking this like third-hand subculture. You know what I'm saying? Like a different slang, which is alien to them. Same with the Romanians. Same with the Asians. They'll be like, Wagwan. They'll be talking like, and I'll be like, Salam alaikum. You know, just taking the piss. So it's like, when you look socially at how things is done or how it's engineered, I don't even see the point in a lot of these conversations that people have, thinking shit's just going to change when it's not. It's developing. Ain't not many people really thinking about 5 years ahead. Because I didn't. But because I've learned to, I'll install that in my children. I'll think ahead for them. Because I've obviously come to certain maturity, but still growing.
Right.
A lot of these other men ain't doing that. They're having spelling bee contests with chandeliers.
Hey, this nigga crazy.
Fuck! No, no, it was just me, Demaria.
That nigga said a spelling bee I don't even know what that means. Hey, in the chat, I don't know what that means. Don't involve me in it. Don't involve me in it. I don't know what it means. Hell nah. That's crazy. My man said, spell chandelier for $2,000. Hell nah. That's funny as hell. I'm fucking with that. I just ran across this site, Periscope Films. I'm finna tap in with them. It looks like they got some good old school nostalgic informational videos on this motherfucker. Definitely need this. Shout out to Periscope.
Yo, do you know what you want to watch? The Clinton Chronicles. You'll either find it in 3 parts or you'll find it as a whole. It's like 159 minutes long. I watched it a while ago. Blood, you see my man, he is a gangster. You know how many money he murked?
Bill Clinton?
Blood, he was murking man differently. Anybody who opposed anything, you know, like if man turned their nose up, if man burped in his face, he'll shoot you, blood. He'll get man to kill you, you get me? Mad. Spill a drink on this break, you will get you murked. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Bump,
Bill
bump
was
Hillary's back. Yo, you see how Hillary made her money? Yeah, I remember my
Bill
grandma
had the
telling me.
dope, boy.
No, blood. Listen, right. So in 73, yeah, I remember my grandma telling me. So basically in 73, she had like $1,000. She invested that. She made 10,000 fold. Yeah, on that. She made 100,000 back. And at that time, yeah, people were like dumbfounded in it because experts couldn't do that. And then from then, that's how she kind of like got into certain political shit with my man as well, in it with Clinton. But even with him, right, even with Trump, he's gonna get taken down soon because they've got a lot of shit on my man. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be done soon. We all know this. And he'll just be back in the shadows or into some whatever, the apprentice thing again. Because he isn't making war. He's economically killing off countries. He'll do that with Greenland. They've already got a base underground in Greenland already from the 50s.
Oh no, he ain't lying.
Yeah,
He
so
coming to get Greenland.
Yeah, he's gonna take it, but he won't do it by war, military.
But that's
always economically.
But Greenland was already. Greenland is technically America, right? Greenland is.
Yeah, but it's not. It wasn't like a state. You know, like
it ain't a state. No, I'm not. I ain't saying America, United States. I'm just saying the continental America.
Yeah. There's a treaty over there. Yeah, but now he wants to renege on that, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm coming to take that."
Yeah,
Saint Monopoly out here.
Yeah, he's vicious.
Yo, this is Command and Conquer. You know, like that game.
Now, that's what.
But now, speaking of which, because and he said this before when he ran back in 2000, which again, that's why I laugh at his supporters these days, because I'm like, if you were truly in the political game and you truly supported him, you would have known that he attempted to run back in 2000 in the primary. But what's interesting about that is he wants to be on. He said back then he wanted to be on Mount Rushmore. He wanted to be the new current president to make it to Mount Rushmore. And as you know, to be on Mount Rushmore, the presidents at that time did some very quote unquote big things, if you will, at that time. And one of them, of course, was purchased Atlanta, just doing different things like that. Actually, I need to take this call. Excuse me for 1 second.
And check this as well. Another fun fact that certain people should know, or well, I don't know. What was it, 1775, or when the so-called founding fathers of America came. So you see the memorial site where them twin towers and things were. That obelisk, yeah, which is obviously a phallus for Osiris. That's 1,775 feet high. These people are like mad. And check this as well. Like when the 14th amendment was done, when it was redone, they the Jesuits, they basically made nationality as a whole, because it was more done by state, like where you were born. So if you was born in like Louisiana, you're in Louisiana, or wherever you get, like, that's how it was. And then they changed it to nationalize it, so they could obviously get more of the Europeans that were coming over to be all like one of the same. Guys, it's mad how much history certain people don't talk about on some of these panels. I heard a man on about blackballing, saying it's about black people. I'm saying no, it isn't. It's a Masonic code. You have a black and a white ball. If you get the black ball, that means you're not going past your 3rd degree or your the Blue Lodge. If you get the white ball, then yeah, you're allowed. You go further. Get me? That's why some of these people have to do some of this shit that they do. You know what I mean? Man don't really know. People don't know shit, really. They don't go outside and look around and read the room, as they say, or read the streets.
Blue, you're absolutely right, because it's definitely more about a popularity contest. Because what I've come, well, I've been saying it since day one. For many people, for me, accuracy, consistency, and with information has always been a big deal to me. That's why I try not to even speak on something if I'm not fully aware enough to have a conversation about it. And of course, if I don't know, I will say I have no idea. And if I misspeak, I stand to be corrected, because I always want to make sure if I say something wrong, it's corrected in the same manner and platform and way where I misspoke. So I never claim to know all, but to your point, I hear it and I see it so much. And I'm like, you're completely wrong. And no one is checking you on this. And I know we're all adults and we all have access to Google, but I just be thinking, so it's 10 people on the panel and not one of y'all know that they're wrong? Like, not misspeaking, not mispronouncing a word, just factually inaccurate or wrong. And I'm like, damn, the one verse out the Bible that I always reference, and y'all know me, I'm anti-theist, but it's people perish for lack of knowledge. I'm like, oh my God. And to your point, Blue, it's right there at our fingertips. Literally, all we got to do is say, hey, Siri, hey, Google. It's literally right there to get some clarification or at least direction. And I'm to your point, I'm not suggesting that Google is the end all be all, but it at least gives you direction on where to start. And people have no desire in around on these YouTube screens to even try to start with consistent information. That's why I would ask for a source of reference for that same point. Yeah, go ahead.
So to that point then, so obviously you're of age to where before Google it would have been books.
Wait a minute, Blue. You trying to call me old without saying I'm old? Is that what you're trying to do?
I didn't even want to say nothing.
Hold on. You said before. Hold on, Blue. Blue. You mean before the internet?
No, I didn't say before the internet. No, see what
before
I mean?
the internet,
No,
Blue.
no,
Blue.
I said before radio waves.
Blue, check this out. Blue, check this out. When she used to call her people, like her friends and stuff, that lady used to come on the phone and be like, "What number would you like to dial?" She'd be like, "Call number 2. Tell her number 4 caller."
What, like them phones that you pick up from the top and just put it to your ear like a cup?
You know what? Yeah, you know what phone I'm talking about. Man, a motherfucker had to crank that phone with a gear that ring like you crank up an old firehouse bell. You got to crank that phone, man.
Yeah, and 5 people had that phone in that one.
Exactly. Eric trying to use the line at the same time. The party line. Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, to the point, like even me, I'm 40 this year. I've been on the internet. I remember when I came in the Aboriginal thing, like in 2015, 16, it was popping because people weren't really using Google too much because they were at age then where they would have been using books. So even me, sometimes, I know for a fact a lot of these men are new to even learning. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're over 40 and quick to use Google all the time or quick to praise Google all the time, then it shows me you've been lacking for many a year. You haven't read. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I was street, but I still like to read even now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I read a lot of books in jail, but to me, a book's more, you get more out of a book. You have to use your imagination.
See, and that's why you can't. That's why you can't take humbling advice, because she's so old. She don't gotta read the book. She done lived through most of these events that be in the book. So it's like she don't. You know what I'm saying? She
brings up the Bible.
Right. That's why she always bring up the Bible, because it's like I know what went on for real. I ain't just trying to tell y'all what happened, but I know what's going on. It's like you don't want to read no book about shit that you actually witnessed go on. Humbling and witnessed it all. That's why she ain't got to read no book. She know what went on.
The Spanish flu, the Black Plague.
Man, she seen all that.
Slavery.
Right.
Probably seen them come off the boat.
Man, come on, man.
Let my people go.
That's why she got mad at the movie Roots, because she was like, they cut off Kunta left foot, not his right foot. I remember what foot got cut off.
If
you go depict it, right? Yeah, no. If you go depict it, make it historically accurate. Now, come on, that. Why you think we call him left foot witness? That nigga right foot was gone.
Yeah, because he had a bunion on that foot.
Right. Nah, that's crazy though, man. I do feel that I ain't gonna say it's a lack of intelligence. It's just a lack of effort. Like Humlin say, the shit be literally at your fingertips, and you're like, you know how many times I've sat and heard two people arguing on these panels, and the thing they be arguing about, I didn't already Google and looked it up and seen what the answer was, and I'm just sitting here waiting for them to shut the fuck up so I could. You feel me? I'm just like, y'all in the middle, y'all doing all this back and forth. Somebody could have just been typed in the shit and got the shit and all that. So that part of it, you know, the actual getting to the conclusion, it ain't necessarily important no more when it comes to this. It's the, you know, the rowdiness in between. You know, it's still entertainment.
Correction.
Yeah.
No, I
it's
mean,
still
that was a
Absolutely.
good correction there, what you said to me. It's effort, not a lack of intelligence. So yeah, I like that correction there you gave me. I can use that.
Yeah, because I don't be, you know what I'm saying? I might call these niggas stupid on here, but I don't think these, you know, to even engage in some of these conversations, you gotta have, or just be really good at faking it. And shit, even when I was in school, the teacher said, shit, but part of getting through some of this shit is acting like you know shit.
You know what makes me laugh though, when people talk about like
shit. You don't
like
know, you better act like you know.
You know, like, so when I've been fighting in place in Europe a lot, and then when I've gone there, like, to see certain things that I wasn't really like clued up to, I find out like France was only made in like 1880s, Germany was made in 1886, and like when I hear man talking about the French and the Spanish came over in the 1500s, I'm like, what? When I hear people talking about Portugal as a country when it's a port in Gaul, yeah, Hall is how you would say it, yeah. You see, like Espanol, that there, yeah, is a mix between either Aramaic or Arabic that the and people of Andalusia and Cadiz, what's now called Spain, were speaking, and the people of Latin America were speaking, because they have that ha, you know what I'm saying? And you've got names like Mourinho, Ini means small, Ini Wiener, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm like, how, like, a lot of these guys ain't even been places. I've been lucky enough to be able to go certain places, but I sold drugs to do that. You know what I'm saying? And fucking got beat up and beat people up to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, man. I like, again, a debate just takes away from the actual information, the intellectual point of what you're trying to talk about. It's not even a discussion. Everyone wants to debate everything. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it's crazy. It's crazy. Do the debate spelling a chandelier next.
Yeah, basic elementary vocabulary words. And Bobby, Blue, you weren't here, and I said
That
this.
was the
I said
word
this
as
to
well,
Bobby.
vocabulary.
Exactly. You weren't here, Blue. You wasn't here a couple of weeks ago, and I said this to Bobby, and it resonates more and more. You know, more now than it ever has before. But I said to Bobby that the issue, and again, like I gotta say this disclaimer. I understand how everybody take quote unquote knowledge, because even though we always talk about it's about the knowledge and the information, I understand not everybody on these YouTube streets take knowledge and information seriously as some of us do. Because again, to your point, Blue, it is important for me and consistent for me that we she used to babysit. Why did I turn my computer on to the chat? Well, hold on. Not babysit, but it was Black Jesus who I babysat. I did babysit Black Jesus, but Blue, I said this a couple of weeks ago, and Bobby was like, oh my God, I never thought about it. But when I think about people on these YouTube screens, this is my conclusion now, and I often remind myself of this: that people know enough about a subject to think they're right. but they don't know enough to know they're wrong. So when people are woo ha ha and blah 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 about a certain subject, I'm like, they only know that ceiling. They only know enough to get to the ceiling, but they don't realize that there's a second floor. There's more above that ceiling, and that's where they stop. And so that's why I realize even having arguments, if you will, and have these discussions with some people is redundant because they have that ceiling and they only know enough to think they're right. But then when they don't know what you know and you know more than them, they try to prove you wrong because they don't know. And that's why I'm like, you know what? It's elementary. It's laughable because they're limited because they've only, to your point, read the first 2 lines of Google and now they think they're a subject matter expert. And so that's why when people talk about debating on YouTube, if you will, I'm never going to actually debate with anyone because intellectually they're subpar.
Nigga
I'm
go
just
right
saying.
to the Google and be yelling at you. It say right here that the center
Exactly.
of the quantum physics of the cell only divide by, you be like, nigga, what do that mean?
You
It
know,
just say it right here. You be like, nigga, I don't even know what we talking about.
I'm not gonna lie,
Exactly, because
like
with those same people, they're never, I ain't mean to cut you off, Blue. They're never going to say, I don't know. Again, I'm probably the person that we be around the most that would say, shit, I don't know, but I'll find out, or I don't know about that. I'm not familiar, I'm not versed, but give me a source, give me something, and I'm going to read up on it. I'm going to look up on it because I want to be familiar with it so I can have an intelligent conversation with you next time rather than spewing out something and just be wrong. But yeah, go ahead, Blue.
No, I was gonna say, like, when it comes to like certain things about America, I know a lot through what my family told me, and I shown a lot of information, a lot of my like personal information, like years and years ago. But a lot of the other like the constructive
Hold
social
on, real
engineering
quick,
shit.
Blue. I gotta
Go
address the
on.
super chat. Shout out to the $5 super chat from my boy Awakening Minds. He say, Bobby, pull up the 𝘾𝑼𝙎𝙃 skit for humbling. Show her Black Jesus today.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
All right, go ahead, Blue.
Now I won't just pull it. I won't just pull it up. No, but basically, I learned a lot from being in a lodge. They've got a lot of information in there, and it's different to what you get in regular libraries or on Google. Google, again, it's done by a panel. They will not tell you certain things. They'll just give you shit to run around with. Like, for instance, Tartaria. When were people talking about that 20 years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago? They've done all fables and tales and films and shit from like the 30s and 40s and 50s about Moses and Jesus with Charleston, whatever his name is, Charleston, whatever, in my man, Heston Charles or whatever his name is, and nothing about Tartaria. But all of a sudden, shit gets
Oh,
brought up
Charleston
about
Heston.
Tartaria. Yeah. And everybody knows about
Get
Tartaria
off what
now.
that nigga said. Get off my goddamn arm, you damn dirty ape. That's the coldest line in American history. That's the one time white people got away with calling niggas in the coldest metaphorical way. That nigga, he might as well have called that monkey a nigga because he wanted to. But go ahead.
Have you seen So Long Uncle Tom?
Oh yeah, years ago.
Yeah.
Years ago, I saw
Yeah,
that
because it's from
movie.
the 70s. I seen that when I was a kid. My grandpa had that.
Yeah, goodbye. You mean it's goodbye, Uncle Tom? Ain't that
Goodbye.
it?
Yeah, it's good. So long in it. So long. Or, no. Yeah, goodbye. That's one of them anyway. But it's crazy. It's like a B-rated movie.
Yeah, that movie got a lot of serious imagery up in it. I don't know
Humbling might
who
have been
allowed
there
that
when it
movie to
was
get
actually being
made.
made.
Humbling was a extra on Goodbye Uncle Tom.
Well, with Charles Heston.
And I'm still waiting on my check.
They paid you already. They gave you some cotton socks
Pure cotton,
and
not a
and
polyester blend.
and a pickaninny straw hat, and it said, "This is all the niggas just get to keep their outfits from being in the
Being the
movie."
extra.
Right. That's
You
your
forgot
pay. You get a free
and
outfit.
and the piece of straw to chew on. You forgot that.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, on
Don't let
your
it get
way
stuck in your teeth.
on your way out, pick up your watermelon. We had a whole truck full of extras, so
and
you
your
walk
bread
home with a
rolls.
big ass watermelon. Motherfucker be
and dry
happy as
bread
hell.
rolls.
And
Right.
a crispy fried chicken. Won't he do it?
And some
Right.
sweet corn.
Right. I got to be in the movie and got some watermelon and some sweet corn. But this shows
Wait,
a good
no,
day.
was it called Maize?
For the
Was it called
cornbread.
Maize when
Mhm.
Humbling was around? I'm sure it was called Maize when Humbling was around. And I need
Yeah,
to
that was
stop
too
listening to
difficult
these.
for us to pronounce, and we used to get confused,
Maize.
so they had to change it to something else.
Man. When
Oh, so it was
Humbling was around, that shit was
Massa.
that shit probably wasn't even corn yet. Corn is probably like 6 or 7 cycles of bioengineering of people mixing plastic. When Humbling first got here, it was a whole different earth, man. Centipedes was like 30 feet long. Yeah. Humbling was here before the before. Mm-hmm. When God turned on the lights and looked, you know how you don't know nobody in your house, and when God said, "Let there be light," he looked over. He said, "Who the fuck? How the fuck you get up in there?" And it was Humbling.
I had to get in there before white Jesus came.
He's like, "Nigga, ain't nobody supposed to be here yet. How the hell you get here?"
Came from the lily of the valley. That's
right,
me.
I'll tell you, that's the lily of the man. Don't nobody know. Ageless and timeless.
Exactly. Even now, I still get carded for alcohol that I never buy.
Oh, no. See, now we just saying shit up here. Let me find this skit, man. God damn it. You done took it too far. Now, see, I was with you all the way up until that. Said, Lord have mercy. That needs
like, ma'am, we would need to see some ID before we sell you that daiquiri. I'm like, okay, no problem. Here you go. Oh yes, you're more than welcome to have any flavor of daiquiri you'd like. I'm like, well, thank you. That's so kind of you.
Well, that's
with
crazy.
the sugar around the rim, of course. Won't he do it?
Hell no, not the sugar around the rim. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, let me find this guy.
Yeah, they do look at me funny when I say, "Can you put some sugar around the rim?" They be like, yeah, okay, ma'am." I'd be like, "Thank you." Like,
Get up, hurry up, get that young guy, get that young ass up out of here. Get her drink and get her out of here.
That's with the margarita, damn it. Yeah, but at least twice a year I have a little drink. Won't he do it?
Twice a year.
But not real liquor now. I don't be doing that rum and coke and all that. I can't do all that. You gotta give me the fruity pebble stuff. Like,
she's drinking virgin pina coladas, y'all. This is a whole now I know who she is. She walking in the spot talking about, "Can I get a Shirley Temple?" Them people finna kick your ass up out of there.
Girl, you know, it's so funny. And it's so funny because I was literally just having one of the conversations with one of my girlfriends the other day. That's why I got caught up in the moment when you said that. How about, this probably been about maybe 18, 19, 20 years ago now. And it was so funny. I really did not know that Shirley Temples were virgin drinks. So here my ass thinking I'm doing
so
something.
you been drinking Shirley Temple thinking you drunk. So she telling people, man, my tolerance is through the roof. I can drink 10 Shirley Temples and I won't feel a goddamn thing. I was dry right home.
I wish I was making it up. But yeah, wait a minute. How old am I? Wait, so maybe this was more like 30 years. No, wait a minute. When was I 21?
And she gonna ask, when was you 21?
What? How old?
Wait a minute.
When was I 21?
When was? Let me open my Bible. When did
Noah?
When did Methuselah?
Okay, I got it now.
Beget.
Let me see.
So when you was 21, around the time when one of them niggas was begetted.
So that was back in
or
99, right?
She was aligning the pyramids.
It was in the lineage of begetment. When they said Rimfram begetted Japhet, you was 21 around that time. The begetting.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So it's Humbling like the progenitor then of life.
I'm telling you, she this man.
I'm the mitochondrial Eve.
I'm telling you, God don't even know where she come from.
I know you guys like, when was you born? Yeah,
Right. That's
so
what I'm saying. God made life, but God said, I guess since you're here, you can stay here. Because whoever made you, I don't even.
exactly. We don't even know
So
what
see here.
happened. Yeah, I was
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so it was 27 years ago. That was in 99, right? Yeah. And sure enough, I was just like, oh yeah, I think I'm grown. Yeah, let me get a Shirley Temple. And because when I got them, I always got
I
them when
know
I
them
was with
people
my
in the
mom.
club was looking at you like, I can't believe this.
Yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
they went along with me. I always thought because my mama would always order one when we went to, I can't remember the name of the room, but it was some little club that you kids can come to during the day. So I really thought it was like a light alcohol. Like I thought it was just like something like communion wine or whatever. I ain't realized that it wasn't actually no alcohol in it. So my ass thinking I'm grown. It's like, yeah, let me get a Shirley Temple. And it's so funny because everybody that was with me, I never forget, they was looking like, she don't know. Uh-oh. Yeah, this gonna be new for her, but nobody said nothing. And I wound up ordering like 4 of those. And then one of my friends was like, you should try something different now. Like, I don't know, something. And they was like, get a fuzzy navel or Midori sour, some drink. I can't remember exactly. So I got that and I was like, this tastes a little different. I was
I was
like,
like, there's alcohol in
what
that
is
drink.
this?
That's what we
I was just like,
trying to ask you. What is this? Your ass up here drinking Shirley Temples every time we go somewhere.
I'm telling y'all, if we had camera phones back then, because of course we had camcorders, but if we had camera phones back then, I could play some stuff for y'all. I'm telling y'all, we had camera phones.
And I
Oh my
know they
God,
probably
y'all would
used
be
to be
like,
like, "Hey
"Who's
man,
serious?"
who little sister they done let up in this motherfucker, man? Somebody little
That's
sister up here
exactly what it was.
drinking Shirley
And
Temples,
I'm
man.
little,
Yeah, they was like,
just
get her
throwing
up
them
out
back,
of here.
throwing them back, throwing them back, and then trying to do shit with the with the stem from the cherry. Like I know what I'm doing. Like I'm
Like
really
you done
drinking
did
something.
right, like you done drunk something. They like get this hot heifer up out of here, man, before she get the club shut down. See her ass up here. Don't
Exactly.
even
Look,
know
the
how to
ABC
look
board
her.
to
Hey,
come in.
right.
Exactly. The ABC board to shut them down just because of that same reason. Like, you know what? No. Get her out of here.
22 years old up in there, looking like you goddamn 15, drinking the Shirley Temple. The police go arrest you just cause. I ain't gonna believe.
Just because.
Get your little young
Exactly.
ass up in there. Give me your ID.
Exactly.
Why the hell you drinking the Shirley Temple? See, get your ass up out of here.
And never come back. Shit. What don't they do?
And they drunk a whole Shirley Temple out here. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Salute.
go and play that video, Bobby. Yeah.
All right. Let's find the Drewski church video. Shout out to Drewski for putting this little you ain't seen this before, homie?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. Several of them.
Oh, okay.
Some of the more, the longer ones too. Yeah, go ahead.
We just waiting for it to load up, y'all. Be patient.
And while we're waiting for it to load, shots out to the chat. How y'all doing out there today? I just want everyone to know that I hope you're having a wonderful day. Everything you're looking for, your goals, your dreams, whatever it may be, comes to fruition sooner than later. Ladies, y'all already know. Hopefully the baby daddies, mamas, the mamas, the husbands, the uncles, the aunties, not the aunties, maybe the uncles, the male cousins, the sons, and any man in your life
Oh
that's not
no,
getting
she
on your
just
nerves
saying
today.
the video ready, y'all. Come on, man. Now she finna name everybody in the family, man. Come on, man. Let's just play this video.
Yes.
Do you want a revolution? gonna have Wanda stand up here. Wanda, please. Wanda told us earlier this month that she cannot have a baby anymore. So I impregnated her with the word of God. I'm going to impregnate everyone with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. Impregnate.
Cause y'all
I had somebody in the congregation ask why I'm wearing Christian Dior and Christian Louboutins. Cause I'm a Christian and I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some praise. I'm a Christian first and I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some praise. Give him some praise. So we are raising funds for a project in Zimbabwe.
Whether you your God or not, you bullshit with yourself. Cause you don't even believe 100% in your goddamn self. God!
Hallelujah. That needs to appear today. We are not letting anyone leave until we reach our goal. Amen. Hallelujah. Life savings here. Give him some praise for that. Give it his life savings up. Apostle Richie says, baby, can you help me? I said, can you help me? I said, can you help me? I'm gonna finish this word here, and I'm gonna do the Christian version. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do the Christian version. I'm driving this Bentley Bentayga because I believe in Christ. Can you leap on your legs like a survivor? Can you leap on your legs till the money fall out your pockets?
Put your God ass! Strike me down then, nigga! Strike yourself down! Strike me down! Strike your energy down!
You gave tithes and offering? No. Back the fuck up, man.
Your enemy down! Kill your mama then! Shut the fuck up! Good night. Bye.
Everybody, goddamn it, bye. Y'all niggas full of shit.
Get real with yourself then.
Because they just can't be on this motherfucker and just be appreciative of what the fuck space and time and shit, the resources that they got. They want to keep fucking exploring. You gonna explore until you explode, bitch. You gonna explore until you explode. Mind your business.
I'm the ninja.
Think you gotta be so fucking smart that you gotta turn over every rock? You gonna turn over a rock and a rock gonna drop on your bitch ass. Quit fucking with people's shit.
That's stupid.
Mind your business.
Use your common sense.
That never gets old,
nigga. Come on, bitch. Y'all like how this shit sound. I like how this shit ground. Nigga. Fuck you talking to? I'll be under your goddamn couch when you sit on it and I get for money. You be like, how the fuck you get? Bitch, you dead. And stop trying to figure shit out. Boom! You dead, bitch. Fuck you, me. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
I'm still like wondering, what are you? What,
I'm
what
the
did you explore?
ninja.
What did you explore to then explode? Because when I've explored a certain exploration and exploded, it's mainly with a gal.
Oh damn, Blue.
And then I'm out there like a
I never even thought about that. God.
We ain't gonna talk about what got explored to explode.
And then I'm looking at Robbie in that video, wondering what's going through his head for the sitting there listening at that time.
And you know what's funny about that, Blue, is to be there in real time and not realizing that one day it was gonna become it, because it wasn't funny then. I mean, it was funny, don't get me wrong. But it didn't quite hit the
that
same
shit was
then like it did now.
hilarious. What made it hilarious is that I'm trying to hold my laugh in, Blue, the whole time.
But no, that's what I'm saying, Bobby. Like at the time when we hear, we was just more so like, what the fuck is wrong with him? I'm just saying we was laughing, true, but it just wasn't quite the same. Whereas now I'm like, yeah, that, once we realized that he was crazy, like, yeah, this is funny. This is funny. Not laughing at nobody with real mental illness, but yeah, that was classic. I was like, oh, I was so glad to be there for it in real time.
From then to now, yeah, looking at that panel lineup, that's like that never happened. In hindsight. Oh God.
That part. that part.
Yo, for real.
Sister Betty, you hear that interpretation? Leave me the fuck alone. So bitch ass back. Don't fuck with me, nigga.
That's the ancient Aboriginal call of the what that nigga tribe that he used to say he was part of. It was a funny ass name too. Not the Chickamauga. It was something. I was like, man, that's unbelievable. That's
I can't even remember.
No, it was thingy in it. It was the explore to explode tribe.
Damn, I wish I could remember.
You know, today he used to always say the hunkamonkas or something like that. It was some crazy ass. Now I used to be like, all right, if that's a tribe, then fuck it.
What,
the tribe niggas had to be high when you think about. Nah, it was something way more crazier than that.
Yes, he did. He provided epic nights.
I wish Key. Right, I ain't gonna lie. That's one nigga who, if what you just said about doing like a reaction video and shit like that, Blue, that's probably the only nigga that I would do that with. Because this nigga, natural, like all that shit he did when I play them clips, what make it so funny, humbling, is he's being serious in the moment. He's not joking. And I'm sitting there in that video when that nigga said I'm the ninja. I swear to God, because I know he's trying to be serious. I'm trying not to laugh because I know this supposed to be a serious moment. So I'm just staring at the seat coming. I don't even want to look at you. See, I don't want to look at the camera because I'm like, if I look, I'm gonna bust up.
Yes, I remember.
When that nigga said, I'm gonna come about your couch, I couldn't hold it. I said, what? That nigga said, I'm gonna hide in your couch, nigga. When you sit on
Blue. Blue, this what makes it even more classic and epic, as Cajun put it, is that all of this was out the blue. Like none of this,
none of this was
rehearsed. Yes, it was unprovoked. It was not rehearsed. It was
nigga,
it just out of nowhere.
We wasn't saying nothing about Sister Betty. Like we were just talking about Sister Betty. That nigga just Sister Betty. You hear that? I said, oh, this nigga is real.
I mean, just out of nowhere.
Ain't make that up.
From talking about bananas to talking about
that nigga couldn't even. I didn't say what I want to say.
No,
this my show.
That whole skit though, when he's on about the exploited shit, he's like talking like it's deep. You get me talking with passion.
Because it's calm as. Because think about it, bro. It ain't no context. Think about what you just said. What is he exploring and what's exploring? It don't even matter. Ain't no context to that. That's what makes it so
None.
cold. If you explore, you're going to explode. That's all you need to know. Where, the when, the why, none of that matters. Just know, go your ass out there exploring. Watch it explode. Hell nah, that nigga key boy. I ain't gonna lie, man. That nigga get on my motherfucking nerves, and then I'm pissed at that nigga. But goddamn it, I can't lie. When a nigga funny, it's funny. That shit was funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie. When that nigga passed out on camera, all of that shit. This nigga probably got the Michael Jordan highlight reel of funny clips. He can go viral like that one nigga that used to what was that, the cursing pastor? If that nigga gets somebody to cut them clips up and put them out there, he can go viral. He just got to be willing to make fun of himself. That's what be the problem with a lot of, like, to really be funny, you got to be willing to laugh at yourself. That's the funniest shit you can do. If you able to laugh at yourself, you at the peak of funniness. Hold on. All right, I got you, Cage. I'll put it out there for you. Talk about backflip Johnny 5. The reason why you can't get no job. The AI done put on some steel toe boots, nigga. AKA it's regular feet. You gotta go buy steel toe boots. The AI say, nigga, I came pre-made with the steel toe boot, nigga. Cage, what's good with it?
Oh, fuck, I was muted. You can hear me proper?
I hear you now properly. What's good with it, Cage?
Hey, say more, but yeah, you know, like, yeah, where you're saying, yeah, you gotta laugh at yourself. Like my dumb ass, sometimes I sit back and look at myself and I laugh at myself for the dumb ass shit I've done. Like, yeah, that shit's some divine comedy. Dumb ass I've done. But yeah, you know, you can't take yourself that seriously, but you can in a way. I mean, you can laugh at yourself too. You know what I mean? How you doing, bro? How's the family? How's the new year?
Excellent, man. You know, we supposed to be conscious. It's the same year.
Same shit every other day, right? Every day is a birthday.
We conscious people. It's the same. It ain't the new year until what they say, April Fools. You a fool in April.
Mm-hmm. Get the fucking Jack in the Box. I think coming up here to slam the hammer on it, but it keeps moving around. It's retarded.
Hey Bobby, I gotta pick with you right quick. But them same people that's always hollering about it being the new year, April 1st, let them not get them W-2s at the first of the year so they can get that tax refund before Valentine's Day. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm going back on mute.
We go to first of all. Say, you know, we need some government trust issues.
Nature's New Year. Now, fuck around with that W-2 of you. Now, you got two different new. You know, it's like 3-4 New Years.
Who we got on there?
You got the natural New Year, but you got the nigga New Year. You know, nigga, that's nigga New Year. That's nigga Christmas. That's the nigga 4th of July. That's nigga Easter. That goddamn W-2 is like
I put the fucking Easter Bunny, Santa Claus. And
that's nigga birthday money. Come on now, Humbly. You know, goddamn.
We pump up past the motherfucker on the left hand side.
That's nigga Memorial Day. Goddamn.
We got Martin Luther King and everything, MLK, everything. Yeah, we brought them all up, and we just passed that fucking joint I grew over here, and we just passed it around the fucking
Tax
table.
day, yeah, tax day today. When your mama say you get them shoes, you been looking. Oh shit, them one shoes I've been looking at. Yeah, you been getting them motherfuckers
And then
today.
all of a sudden, people start popping each other over their little new shoes. I need 2,000 of those shoes. And they'll
Man,
pop you
come
over
on,
the.
man, come on, don't say that, man. Come on now, you ain't finna come
That's
up here
not.
with
Come on
that.
now. That's how
Yeah,
they
yeah,
do it over there.
wait. You ain't coming up here with that white man logic, nigga. Get outside,
No white man logic,
motherfucker
man.
ain't killed nobody over no shoes since the '90s, man.
How
Come
much
on,
you gonna bet?
keep up with the
They
time.
do it over glasses. Like I put camera on right now. I'll show you the bosses shit. You know how many people
Y'all
go to the
killed
show?
yourself over glasses, dog. Oh, man, see, now I don't know about that. In
You know
Detroit, they
about
might know.
Detroit? Yeah, you know
In
about
Detroit, they
Detroit?
might. In
No, we'll
Detroit,
kill
they
you
might.
over these damn busts. So mine's a prescription, bro. The fuck?
They might do you in over the bus in Detroit.
The buffalo horns, man. Can't just wear them. You have to earn them. You know what I mean? You can't just wear them. And yeah, they
You
will
said you
kill
can't
your ass over
wear
there.
'em?
Yeah, you gotta earn.
You said you gotta earn them. Hold on, what happened? Can y'all hear me? Uh-oh. Mic
In
check
my
one,
bad.
two. Okay. Long as it wasn't me.
I got a call. Can you hear me?
I hear you, cuz. You good. You good, brother. You good.
That shit, it's kind of
So what's
annoying
the
because
word, Cage?
I get a call.
Let me know
Oh,
something, man. Is your job in
what's good?
jeopardy from iRobot?
Nah. We're still out here. You know, we're doing our thing. Business as usual.
Immigrants are immigrants threatening your job?
We have all fucking bullshit. Either way, I don't work for anybody. So you make your own job. You know what I mean? Make your own shit. You don't know nothing to worry about. For others than that, I'm sure it's very difficult. I mean, they've been flooding the shit. You can still hear me?
I hear you, good.
Yeah. So no. You know, it's not easy for everybody, but you know, I already seen this shit coming from a mile away from young before all this is nonsense. Go a bit different. I don't look at people in the same way that other people look at people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I guarantee let me give you a little paper cut. Shit heals either way. Your immune system. It all comes out red. It's blue before it hits the oxygen. Turquoise is a nice color. Proper fucking turquoise thing. Yeah, either way, like it's business as usual, you know what I mean? It's all about adaptation. You gotta adapt to the environment. Deal with what you gotta deal with.
You
And keep
say, do
being
we
yourself.
still mess with Nicki Minaj? I'm looking at chat at the same time. Come here, son. Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, well,
How
that's
do
a brainwashing CIA operative that's like poisoning the youth's minds and shit with the bullshit. That
I
dumb fucking
feel
bitch.
that
That's some dumb bitch,
I
man.
don't know. I really don't know about Nicki Minaj, but I do feel
All of them, all of them. Like when
I
you put
feel that
me.
she,
Okay.
if you somebody that speak against Trump in a certain type of way, you should be holding that same energy for Nicki Minaj right about now.
No, real shit. Like
Uh,
no. What they're doing is this manipulation of the U.S. and
yeah, I
the
really don't care.
population mind. That's what they're doing. It's all. Look, you know the CIA and other three-letter agencies have always been involved with the music industry, the you know the puppets they put on stage for voting, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's complete and utter fucking bullshit. Come on, man. Like we're gonna fall for that.
Fall for what?
For their nonsense and shit. It's like an illusion of choice for voting. And even in the music industry, they've been doing that for a very long time in order to fill up the prison systems of that with the drill music. You know, a lot of my friends got caught into that shit. They're all like dead or killed a bunch of people, or they're in jail, whatever. It's the same bullshit over and over again.
Right.
And yeah, it's a weaponized mechanism of music, politics, voting, non-voting, listening to certain music, blah blah blah. So I like to hear my plans and shit, person. I don't need no fucking music unless you make your own. You know what I mean? Tap your own fucking beat. You make your own
that's
shit.
make your own. All right, make your own beats. Facts.
Why not? Why not? That takes the fucking power out of their little hands and that thing, and they're all sick with it. All right? I'm not saying all the music is bad, but I'm saying the vast majority of it, if you get into that little thing where it's being pushed to the population, and yeah, there's a mechanism behind it, and they're utilizing it, unfortunately.
Right.
I mean, just like voting, just like all this bullshit, social media nonsense, everything.
Nah, facts. You ain't lying.
And it's sad because it grasps most of the population. I don't give a fuck what color you are.
OGKP.
It grasps most of the population.
Yeah, I see you out there, OG Paul out there, OG Real man.
So what's the how do we get out of that? Before it's too late. I think it's never too late.
You gotta die, buddy.
Okay, well I'll come back and I'll fucking deal with you.
See, and that's
I'll be back.
And that's the great mystery of life. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know if you're gonna
and nobody, if anybody tries telling you they know, they're full of shit.
That's a fact. Don't nobody know except the niggas who do know, and all them niggas dead.
They're back, you know what I mean? The people call me Mr. Welcome back, you know what I mean? Because I'm coming back either way, every time. There's no getting rid of me. Kill me. Put the gun to my head, squeeze the trigger, it always fails. But yeah, do me the damn favor, I'll be back and watch what happens. Enough of that. Remember, I haven't been here for a while, man. Happy 2026, man. Big year for everybody watching. You better buckle up.
So buckle up, huh? It's gonna be a crazy year, you think? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be. I think this is gonna be one of them years that people think gonna be crazy, but it ain't gonna be crazy. I think it's gonna be.
Depends on the.
I think it's gonna be weird. I think it's gonna be a weird year. I see a lot of weird.
It's gonna be some weird ass shit. Some shit is gonna flip around in that.
There's gonna be a lot of weird shit going on this year.
It's like let's say we're playing dice at poker, right? And you have like the weekend, all of a sudden you get a royal flush out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a winning year for you. Out of fucking nowhere when you least expect it. It's big time for the people now. Not these motherfuckers trying to run it. The people are gonna have like a real good year,
Oh yeah, facts. Oh yeah, the people go have a great year, man. Why not? About time the people have a good year. Yeah, let's get back to that. Let's get back to the people having a good year. Salute to that. What's wrong with this car? Hey, but salute to that, man. Oh, this perfect. I'm right at the 3-hour mark. I'm about to get up out of here, y'all.
Yeah, but before you go, thank you, Paul Baldwin. I was thinking the same thing. Won't he do it? I'm so glad the attention is off of Megan Thee Stallion Won't he do it? Shout
Oh, God damn it.
No. What about Tory Lanez?
Handle me. Who gonna handle
Over
me?
here from Brampton, over here in Ontario? I'm from Toronto. The man apparently shot her in her fucking foot.
That's right. Get on the cage.
Okay,
What
Bobby,
the
what you
fuck?
not gonna do?
What are you talking
Get
about,
on the
lady?
cage. He from
What you
That's
not
some
gonna do,
bullshit.
Robert?
You talking to a real Canadian right now. He said he got money on Tory Lanez's book. Free Tory. Free Tory.
He's a little
Free
midget
Tory. Free
motherfucker.
Tory.
He's a
Then
little
they
midget.
need to keep his ass
Yeah,
up.
my
Keep his
brother,
ass up
he
there with
Tory.
went
them.
to high school. Man, we used to go around the high
We
school.
demand the
birds
proper investigation. That was glass in her foot, not a bullet.
I don't know if she actually hit the foot. I mean,
That was glass.
Yeah, I don't know about
Kelsey
that.
put the trigger.
I don't know about that.
I know it was not.
The bosses are poppy over there.
Yep, that was glass in her foot. Fake news. That's what
Yeah,
Trump said.
Yeah, I think
That's
that's
all that
fake
shit
news.
fake news.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, free Tory. he's a little short
And
motherfucker.
then this little funky heifer just get to live her life with Klay Thompson. We ain't gonna have it.
Yes.
Men band
The
together.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Band
That's
together.
right.
Get this
Keep doing
win.
big things.
Get a second.
That's right.
And she own a what you said, a Dunkin' Donuts?
And a Popeyes.
I
Just
need
to
somebody.
name a few.
I need somebody to go inside of that Dunkin' Donuts and spit in all the coffee. Get them the biggest lawsuit ever.
How they said they shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. This little fucker
Now,
from.
I won't be supporting either one.
Toronto reject. Toronto reject. We don't even.
But I'm glad she doing
hold on,
her thing.
wait. Time out.
That's right.
Y'all heard that?
I'm from the Jane. I'm from the real.
Hold on,
Toronto
real quick. Humblin said that she love you, Megan Thee Stallion, but she don't do what poor folks do. And you bought a goddamn Dunkin' Donuts. She said she ain't doing that broke ass shit now. If you'd have said if you'd have bought a Humblin ain't think I caught that. Humblin said, although I won't be going there, that meant to say ain't nobody going in your little broke ass chicken shack. But
I know white women.
I'm glad to see you doing what you're doing.
Dollars, and they have their little Keurig, and they want the Dunkin' Donut pod. Like, what the
you
fuck
said a Dunkin' Donut? I'll tell you what.
In the Keurig machine.
This what you do. You want the Dunkin' Donut pot? Go to your nearest gas station and pour yourself a big ass mug.
But they're all fancy as shit, bro. They're in New Jersey.
That shit ain't nothing but that.
What's that shit? That
Ronaco. Ain't that what in all the gas stations? Ronaco. Yeah, all that shit Ronaco.
Can't pump your own damn gas, bro.
It don't matter. Look, Humblin. It don't matter what state you in. We ain't all got the same grocery store, but we all got that Ronaco ass coffee. It don't nigga be all the way in goddamn Mississippi.
I
be
need
like,
some
damn,
of that. How do you take it? Do you take it with cream or sugar?
Goddamn Ronaco done made it across America. Goddamn it.
How we got your coffee, bro? Black?
Man, look, it's so funny you say that because the other day there was a conversation going on and I didn't realize I had typed what was actually on my mind. I was like, I can't be involved in this. This sounds like a poor people conversation. I was like, oh damn, I actually typed that.
Oh, come on, lady. You know Cage got you.
Damn, Humblin say, boy. I like that little Dunkin' Donuts that you got going on, baby, but
yeah.
Go order us 3 Starbucks real quick.
And look, and Cajun got on my ass too. I was just like, damn, I actually typed that. I didn't mean to think out loud. I really didn't. I was like, I can't be.
You love it, lady. Come on now.
Conversation. I do. I love it.
That's one thing about Humblin. She'll have any conversation with you except a poor conversation. Humblin say,
never a poor conversation. Never.
We gotta get you guys.
Get your sardine eating ass on up out of here.
We gotta get you. We gotta get you properly. You know what I mean? We're doing it properly. There you go. Worldwide. What do you need?
Have no goddamn poor people conversation. Is you crazy?
Exactly. I'm gonna see my way out of this one. Shouts out to the chat. It was fun, y'all. Glad to see everybody.
Man, shouts out to y'all, man. I'm finna get my ass up out of here. I'll see y'all later, man. Cage, next time you live, I might pull up, man. Salute to everybody, man. I'll see you later, man.
All right.
Hell yeah, much love. And don't forget, man, keep us in your thoughts, keep us in your prayers, and always go out with your Aboriginal war.
Sister Betty, do you hear that interpretation? Leave me the fuck alone. So bitch ass back. Don't fuck with me, nigga.